fighting evil with all our might. When the battle calls our name, we'll rise up and play the game. Forge from Uru, strong and bold, hero stories to be told. Mystic Hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies fall as we stand tall. Uru warriors, heed the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Uru warriors, strong and true, together we'll see it through. Standing tall despite how much you fall. Skill issues haunt us, but we answer the call. Climbing ranks with dreams so bright, only to slide back down each night. In the realm of Uru where we stay, mastering the art of losing our way. We fight with all our Uru might, yet end up back where we started the fight. Mystic Hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies laugh as we rise and stall. Uru warriors, heed the call. In this realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. We defend with all as we fall and true. Together we'll see it through the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Accept our trash as we fall and rise. Uru warriors reaching for the skies. Oh, embrace the chaos, the thrill of the chase. Skill issues abound in this endless race. Back to the bottom where we belong. The tilt is real and claims the strong. We are Uru warriors. Uru warriors.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We finally made it. Good day. Hope you're well. Welcome back. Uru Warrior time is upon us. BGs are back. Let's go. Content days. Hope you're doing well. It's been a long time no see. Did I hit the buttons? Can you guys hear me? Are you guys seeing a stream? Is there music? Does any of this work anymore? I don't know. I might as well just sip this nice little pouch and get to big chillin'. Let's get it. What's going on? Misery coming in first. It's too easy, he says. That C5 Misery, bro. He's all over it. Second first with J Will coming in with the caps. I heard that if it's not in all caps, it doesn't count. If there's a king of cap, and who knows whether that's true or not, it's gotta be J Whale. What's going on, brother? What's going on, Kurd? Good to see you. Kurd Bestie. What's up, Hoop? Good to see you. J Will coming back through. Yep, then I was working on my technical difficulties. The game wouldn't load. I was trying to get everything rolling and it wouldn't load. Appreciate your patience. I've missed you all. Hope you're doing well. I see Egg just popped in the call. We'll get there in a minute. What's going on, Afro? What's going on, Zemo? He does exist. Happy Thursday to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Lamb? We back, baby. We big back. We ready to BG. Nitro, my brother. Lambs cooking. Jay. Well, what's up, Brian? That should be a top 100, right? That song is fire. I love that song. That's Sherbon's. He does great music. Go see him. Uru Warriors ball hard for real. Thank you for streaming. Make sure you fold them the same way I'm folding laundry. I'll do what I can, Brian. I'm going to try. I am a scrub. As we proved today in war. I got a loaded Capri Sun. That's just a regular Capri Sun. Come on now, Nitro. We're not all you. Good to see you, Minnow. Late night stream for sure. It's warm out here. What's up, Egg? Yeah, VC is open. And in fact, now that we're there, let me undeafen and say good day to you, Sir Egatron. We are indeed open for business today.
How's it going, Truth?
It's going okay. I am a little saddened by my first war performance because I hate dying, and I died.
Man,
but
what got you
we
today?
lift ourselves back up. We lift ourselves back up, and we go get after it.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Egg?
I am doing okay. I can't stay for super long tonight, but I wanted to make sure I said hey, and Ricky was here to cheer you on at the start of the season.
Thank you, brother. I
But
very much
work's been keeping
appreciate
me
that.
busy. Yeah.
I appreciate that. How's your season been so far?
Oh man, I'm not doing a ton. I'm staying on top of the missions. I'm making sure I'm kind of easing my way through the metas, not burning myself out. I think I might go harder on Fantastic Fours than BGs. We'll see.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. And it's not Minnow, not your fault. We're in this as a team. Speaking of team, someone send me a friendly. Let's warm these thumbs up and then let's get into this circuit. I heard you guys want a GC push, and that means I want a GC push. Let's get there. But first,
all right, give me a sec, Truth. I got you.
We got to turn these Mysterium thumbs into Celestial thumbs. The work continues. It's on all of us, guys. We all missed the detail. We will learn from the detail, and really, since you're all here, I can address it here. I think Egg, you send in one?
I'm still booting up the game here, but I'll get you after.
Okay. All right, we'll go Minnow, and then we'll go you, and then we'll go into the circuit. Okay, so when I played football, I had a rule, and the rule was if the ball hit me in a hand, I should have caught it. Now there are exceptions to that, right? There's the one that touches the fingertips, etc., etc., etc. But generally speaking, my rule was even if it hit only one hand, I should have caught it. And even though that fight was not optimal and we missed a big detail that would have been great to know going in advance, I ultimately should have caught the ball. So it's on me. It's on me. American football. This is American football, Brian. I played American football. My soccer analogy would be something similar, right? Like you can't make excuses is really what it comes down to. It's always easy to make excuses. But the reality is you got to take responsibility and accountability of even when you're not in the optimal position, giving it your best shot. I dropped the ball. I hate dropping the ball. And so I am disappointed. But again, we pick ourselves back up and we keep jamming. I hope War One went well for you, Kurd Bros. There's only one football, and then there's soccer. That's so true, Jay. Not that we're looking at it through an American lens, for sure. We're still coming off 4th of July weekend. We're allowed to do that, right? What's up, BD? Exactly, Brian. Excuses are just like that.
Is there anyone in particular you're looking to get some practice on or against?
Nah, man. I'm just looking to have some fun, doing some GC climb, hang out with my friends here. My friends I've missed. I've been friending and working since I left you last Thursday. It's been a full week, dang. It's been busy. We've been grinding out here. But I dropped the boss off at the airport today. I went and crushed out the rest of cleaning up what needed to be done since his stay. And I said, you know what? We back into Streamland. Let's go. We got a ton of content that needs to be taken care of. And I want to rank up some champs. So I need to get through all that content so I can rank those champs up. Got to make my decisions on rank 4s. I've not yet decided. I've been torn. And since we have such a large brain here, a gentleman who I love speaking to about these nerdy things, let me pull up my spreadsheet and see if we can't get some feedback from Egg himself about what he thinks I should do.
If there's a specific class you're targeting?
Yes and no.
Really?
Yes and no. So this season in BGs is going to be very much continuing to practice my skills, working on those kinds of things. Want to be working on the skills. Want to get to Celestial Thumbs. This is not a push meta for me, though. I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I couldn't be less interested in the weeks 3 and 4 meta. All of those nodes I don't care for. I'm going to play it because I have to. I'm going to play it because we got to get our Summoners Fest points. But I am not pushing this meta. But, I do want to push Season 31. And so with that in mind, I'm targeting the tech class eventually, because I would like to get a tech rank up. But primarily, I want to focus my next subset of rank 4s on that meta. That's where my
Let me
head's
pull up
at.
the meta on my side then.
Yeah, it's Foresight, Astral Evade, and one other thing that evades me right now. All right. Not a bad little thumb warm up. Zemo, no, I didn't. Please send it to me again. Now that I'm back in the mix, I will commit to you that I will listen to that tomorrow morning. What's up, CG? Happy Thirsty Thursday. Bro, good point. Good point. Let me get this sweet, sweet Capri Sun. The final score for me was 22-3. Don't be in short. Do better in the VT. I'm going to try, Jay. Man, I don't know if I have those skills. Hey, what's up, Ace? I'm just looking to have fun. No, you ain't. You want this whooping? No, we want to have fun. Smooth VT. I almost died 2 times in just 2 fights, bro. No, I'm the most washed. I died in my fight. An almost death is not as bad as a real death. What's up, Sahan? Yeah, send that back my way, and I will listen to that tomorrow. So that's where my head's at, Egg. I am looking for champs that are going to be good in that meta. I do need to do some pre-work of really thinking through defenders and stuff like that are going to be a pain. But, you know, it's not a super restrictive meta, so it's a lot of my champs that I have in mind are like pre-meta for the most part. Like, they're going to be good across game modes and metas and stuff. But I am open to kind of flexing. If we find something that's unique and super special, that would be great. I'm down. Truth, I just pulled a new werewolf by night. Is he worth taking to rank 3 unduped? Sahan, yes, immediately. Werewolf is great. I took my werewolf. He was duped, I think, when I took him to rank 4, which is nice. But honestly, if you like playing wolf and you're good with wolf, he's probably worth rank 4 unduped in the current game.
So I'm looking at the notes. Arnim Zola doesn't seem like he'd be worse or better than he normally is, which still makes him a good potential option if you're looking at tech. I'm assuming you're looking for more defender or dual threat, yeah?
Yeah, preferably. I'm open to attackers. I'd love to hear like your raw, non-leading the witness feedback.
Okay.
And then we can go from there, because like I said, I have some thoughts.
Yeah.
I will say that I'm not really looking at mutants. I've considered the 2 that I have there, which are basically Sinister and Onslaught, and kind of decided they're both on the rank 4 list, but I kind of put them in these will go up later. You know what I mean? Because really what we're talking about is not who's going up, it's who's going up when. Right? This is a priority question, not like an overall question, if that makes sense.
That's fair. Yep, that's fair. I mean, fight or flight means there's always a little bit more value in mystics, but on the flip side, then there's also science. Someone like Silk would likely do extremely well.
You were breaking up a little bit. What was that?
Plays well with her. Oh. Sorry, hold on a second. Let me try something, and then you tell me if it's better or worse. Is this better or worse?
No, it sounds about the same. It's like slightly robotic, but not quite robotic. It could be on my end, but everything else sounds clear. It's almost like choppy or something. Ah.
Yeah. I don't know why. Every once in a while my mic does this. I'm gonna have to try closing and reopening. Give me 1 second.
I have fully surpassed washed. I'm drowned. Get out of here, Jay. You're just the capper of cappers, bro. As the kids would say these days. Pure Capaldi.
Alright, let's try that. Is that any better whatsoever?
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Sound a little more clear.
Okay, that's a start. Okay. Immediately, I'm looking at Silk as being extremely good, as both an answer to the fight or flight node and Astral Sense.
Okay.
It'd be interesting though. I'm curious how the timing works with her whole like stun slow timing. I'm assuming in the corner it would work, but if like you're charging heavy in the middle of the stage, I don't know how that would work.
Mm-hmm.
Red Guardian would probably be pretty good. I don't think there's any tech that immediately starts to stand out to me. I mean, Red Skull will always be annoying from an unstoppable perspective because he's got that nullify immunity with him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, Fossey? Good to see you.
Who would be annoying?
Werewolf is
a
bit fun, but the utility. Yeah, Werewolf's utility is great. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I take some of the rank 4, saving for Deathless Thanos. Definitely save that.
Phoenix. People won't even scream. Yeah. So realistically, you're probably looking for defenders that are tough to intercept Truth, or that you typically would like to parry stun a lot, and you just can't.
Agreed.
So that's kind of where my head's at with some of this. It would be annoying. Destroyer's got a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't recommend that as like a rank 4. It's a little bit of a, even if it is a good meta for him, I don't think it's that good of a meta for him. Mystic Side. Yeah, I mean, if you ban things like Okoye, if you ban or use Just Drew,
okay,
that makes things annoying.
Okay.
Because those both have the ensnare, and Jess has that little extra safety net in case you accidentally hit into an unstoppable opponent. Yeah, I'd say Okoye and Just Drew and Red Guardian are likely going to shine attacker-wise. That's probably some of the top options. Which means Jess is probably going to do quite well as a defender as well. Oh, let me pull open my screen.
Yeah, she does definitely like the parry.
Yeah.
Imagine getting cooked by Minnow. You mean imagine basically cooking myself to Minnow? Like by putting down Human Torch so he could just use his Yelena? Yeah, I suppose so. Ban Okoye. I'm definitely banning your rank for Okoye, J. Will. Spider-Punk and Destroyer. Yeah, and then so we got to think about hard to intercept. We got to think about passive stun champions, like champs that, you know, if the passive stuns do well against them, then it's less meaningful. Let's see what Egg's got here. Let's focus up a little bit.
Juggernaut will likely do well for that meta, now that I'm thinking about it, because he'll just be able to counter punch for openings for Foresight really easily.
I'm just gonna take the number 3. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Okay, so now that you've been through that, Ironheart lacking. Nah, that was me. Again, I laid all that out. Truth is banning all black champs. Get out of here, bro. Imagine thinking Photon is good. Minnow, you better watch yourself, bro. I don't want to have to time you out so early in the season. Okay. So here's kind of where my head's been, Egg. Let me pull this up. Here's kind of the first layer of champions. Ooh, this man left my Tigra. Thank you, Egg. You get a kiss for that, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Let's grab Luke. He's banning Falcon Okoye one more. Oh, that's savage. Okay. So in no particular order of this moment in time, and one of them comes with an asterisk or question mark. I want to grab Fan, but I need a poison immune, don't I? Yeah, I do. Piggy.
Is now a good time to tell you that Yelena's poison immune?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's what I was talking about. Egg. Definitely wasn't Jessica Drew. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Clearly.
Okay,
Let's go
here's where I'm
Luma. I
at.
don't wanna
So in
fight that
chat, so
Jess.
you guys are ready. I'm looking at rank 4s. I can do 3 basically. And I'm looking at the subset of champs. Piggy, Yelena, Onslaught, and Sinister. Like I said, those 2 were on the back burner. Dark Phoenix, Future Ant-Man, Starkey, Chavez. She's the question mark. And Kindred.
The immediate standouts to me, especially with the meta in play, are probably Stark, Spidey, and Yelena.
Okay.
Say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Stark Spidey's like the definition of like, oh, we want to use this foresight, right? We want to play into foresight.
Yeah, do some intercepts and stuff. I figured Fam is similar.
Let's use Phoenix here. Fam is similar for sure, but he's
I
not
just
as good
took
of an
him to rank
attacker
3.
as
I've just been enjoying that for
Stark
a little bit.
Spidey. Yeah, if you were to go
man,
like double tech or something, then that would make sense for sure. Let me think
That's
about
feasible.
this. No,
Could do that.
You know what? Now that I'm saying this, I think Yelena is arguably a must-have because
Okay.
she's the only one that will stop Foresight from mattering.
Oh, that's fair.
If she does that attack rating cap thing, she completely shuts off Foresight basically. So that is absolutely worth mentioning. Is you basically have a character there who just completely turns off that node.
Oof. Okay. Must be nice, bro. Truth wouldn't do that. He's gonna ban Gentle. Wakanda forever, indeed. Bruh, what is this spacing? Oh, and then special 3. Okay. No, I like the Elena. I like that call. I kind of want her for the
Yeah.
prestige, but I like her 2-way potential. I feel like she's being a little undervalued on attack at the moment.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. I think she's a very underrated attacker from that perspective. I think that can't be like understated for sure.
Mm-hmm. For raid month, will the revise refresh every week? Sahan, they refresh twice a week.
Damn.
They're refreshing later tonight, so you can close out your raid week, and then they'll reset Monday morning. So you'll get your 2 raid sets weekly for the month. Yes. That is something I know about what's going on in the game. There's so much I have no idea. I heard it was content day, and I missed most of that, so I wasn't sure what all was coming out. Now I know obviously what came out, but I haven't really done much of it. So
I could have done that better. Anyways, yeah, okay, so no. So looking specifically at the Foresight meta, Stark Spidey offensively, I think is going to be borderline unmatched. And Yelena defensively is going to be one of the few champions that basically turns off the Foresight node. So she's going to be an auto win on defense, except for mirror matches, I'd say. Or not auto win, but like it's very hard to lose a matchup in that meta, I think, with Yelena on defense because of the attack rating caps.
that makes sense. No, I can't do that actually.
Yeah.
I think Dark Phoenix is an underrated
Okay.
attacker in BGs as well. People will come around. I agree with that too, J Will. That's actually why she's on the list. That's actually why she's on the list, not just for her defensive prowess.
She's very good. She's very good. Let's think. August Titan. August does not have a Titan rollover, so Nico's not going to be common yet.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up, my bro? Good.
Depending on what they do to Dr. Voodoo, that could potentially end up being a good Dark Phoenix count.
That's true.
For that specifically, I can't answer, but yeah.
Hey,
that
what's
is
up,
something to
Snake?
consider, is that
Good to
people
see
might
you.
just be, yeah, people might just have a Yelena counter dropped in their laps, basically.
Am I allowed to reject a call from my pastor? I am. I am, and I do, as I just did. Yes, we call him Deathless Thanos. Good to see you, Snake. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, usually I play on Do Not Disturb, but it's getting messed with. Samael, get out of here, bro. He's trolling me in my Discord.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect you to de-Thanos that on attack.
No, what do you think I was gonna
I thought
do?
you were gonna save him. I thought you were gonna throw
Oh, for
around it,
defense.
because I don't think it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
I thought you were. Yeah, I legitimately thought you were gonna throw around it and just save it for. I don't know if I put down like eye bomb or something. If you felt more comfortable using gesture, whichever way.
Yeah.
Anyways, geez.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
sometimes we just follow the gut and it works out how it works out. Appreciate that you helped me warm up the
Yes, sir.
thumbs.
Now you played that well there. Okay. You said you had how many rank 4s? 3?
I have 3. I have 2 right now. Basically,
2
I
right
could
now.
buy my 3rd in Radiance, but I figured I would go through and do all the content for all my next tier 7. I have 8 tier 7 right now.
Yeah, no, you haven't done any of this month's content yet.
No, nothing yet.
You get a full one between Valiant DQ, Saga Incursions, and War Showcase. You get a full T7.
Oh, okay. Bro, this poor sap.
So save your
I'm sorry,
ratings there.
brother.
I will say
Yeah.
though, not Deathless Incursion, sorry, Valiant EQ this month specifically is significantly worse in my opinion than previous months.
Oh, with the new change they made to the format?
Yeah, I personally do
What's up,
not.
Nugs?
And something to note is the last 3 quests as well. So the Annihilus, the High Evolutionary, and the Maker,
Yeah.
are 2 lanes.
Oh,
So basically, you fight those bosses 6 times combined across both runs.
oh, really? Bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's
you
good
have
to
to
know.
use.
Because in the
Yeah, so
first ones,
basically
I
you
was
have to
like,
use 3 different counters.
it's weird formatting. I don't mind the boss multiple times, but at least it's less fights overall. But now that we're doubling up down the stretch, that kind of sucks.
Truth be told, I don't mind the doubling up on the bosses. I don't like the double lanes. I think if it was still one
Yeah.
lane and I still had to fight the boss, I think 3
3
times,
times.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Um,
Because at least
it
it's the
helped me
same
learn
fight.
that-
So it was
yeah.
nice to just like repeat the same fight
Yeah.
a few times with different champs.
For sure. It helped me learn that Mole Man is a very good counter to High Evolutionary. Lumitrix is confirmed to be an extremely good counter. High Evolutionary.
Okay.
Black Cat isn't bad. Valkyrie is so-so. But I think my
Okay.
favorites for it were definitely Mole Man and Lumitrix.
How
Shang
was
okay.
Yelena against the High Evolutionary? I was kind of theory crafting that she would do well.
I haven't actually. So my Elena is only 7-star ranked 1 unduped, so I did not get the chance to use her. I chose not to use her for my first couple of attempts, but I'll probably go back in just to see. I
Hey,
don't think
cheers,
she's
Lee.
that-
Thank you so much, my man. Lee Boyce coming through with doing his gifted membership thing. Congratulations, Nugs. Big W. 1 second, let me get some champs drafted here in a minute. Hey, Big W, welcome to the green name, the club, the sweet emotes, and now that I'm back in the mix, I'm sure an upcoming member stream. And while we've got Lee here, cheers, Lee. Thank you very much, my man. I'll get you on the list here momentarily. Okay, sorry, Egg.
Yeah.
You know, we interact,
no,
gotta
you're good.
interact with the chat. You know how it goes.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Yelena's combo is solid for it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the right way to go about this. Her combo thing is solid. The endurance is helpful, for sure. That combination is good. If it's good enough for Battlegrounds, I can't really say. I think the playstyle is a little bit too slow for it to maybe work, but who knows?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Um,
we'll try it out.
no, I genuinely think, I genuinely think Lumitrix is going to be kind of people's default.
Okay. That's
Just
cool.
because of
That's good to hear. Does he need
yeah,
the
the
SIG for
placement
that? I
flexibility.
heard the SIG was very helpful for
No.
these kinds of things.
So, For Lumitrix, it means that he basically will stop the combo detonation damage, like 100% guaranteed, like, well, not 100% guaranteed, like 90% chance, I think, for the combo detonation stuff to just not affect him because of this thing.
Okay.
Because it counts as a instant damaging effect. So he reduces the ability accuracy of it by 45% at max sig, but it's doubled when fighting science, so it's 90%. So there's a 90% chance that if you accidentally don't get to the full combo detonation charges, it just, you won't take the damage from it, which is good. But that being said, I think Lumitrix just has the tools in his kit to manage it just fine. Between the endurance, between the 4-hit heavy attack, and just generally the playstyle not getting you caught up with the auto block, I think that's all very, very good for him.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty disgusting. I don't care what anyone, all the people who are trying to convince me that Human Torch is quote unquote mid, that's disgusting. Killmonger's a good counter. Bait special 1, punish, don't have to worry about the auto block. That's a good shout, Brian. For all the people who play Killmonger offensively, Jay Will, I'm looking at you. Nick Fury worked well for me, unblockable. That's fair, but that's not going to be working in BGs, my man. You like that Boyo emote? That's Minnow's work. He does good work. Valiant EQ is a slog, says Lee. Okay. That's what we were just kind of talking about.
It is. It is, 100%.
Koye is great for getting rid of the combo detonation. Yeah, Sans, you better get to work.
Yeah.
Your default's gonna be Killmonger. What's up, Shukla? Good to see you. 4th chapter, you gotta beat the same boss 6 times. Yeah, that's what Egg was saying. Luma goes unblockable, just bypasses everything. That's a fair point too. Rank 3 sig, 200 Killmonger. Yep. That's beautiful.
Killmonger is a solid option, especially because the SB1 is as easy to punish as it is. I don't think he has the damage output to do it in BGs. Just
yeah, that's fair.
I don't think he does. Even by normal standards, and then you toss in the amount of inequity that Revolutionary tosses your way. I assume like because people are going to be running that. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty much guaranteed a loss on fight time. Well, you probably won't die, but you'll probably lose on fight time with Killmonger.
So basically an occasional meta option.
Yeah. Do I think Foresight is a decent meta for Killmonger? Yes, but decent enough where I'd use him as a consistent counter? Probably not.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, bro. Just very special. Thank you.
These
okay.
The side quest things are so good.
Which ones are those? Which ones you talking about?
The war
Like the
showcases?
the mystics.
Oh, okay. I haven't done those. Maybe we'll do those tomorrow. I think we're gonna BG tonight, and then we'll do other content tomorrow, like the AW showcase and whatnot.
Yeah. That degen bug is so stupid.
Bro. Like, I want Kabam so badly to be successful in what they do, and I want them so badly to get better, and I want us to work together as a community between game and communities to get better. But every update just makes me want to go bash my head into a wall.
It's consistently whenever there's too many things releasing at once. Like we have a new Realm event.
Yeah.
We have the new game mode. New BG season launching at the same time as like people are competing for Summoner's event. New war season. Like there's consistent history in the game that whenever, like raid month as well, whenever there's really, really, really big or large amounts of new content coming out, there's always way more issues in the update.
Yeah.
always. Like,
Yeah,
I
this
keep
was a
pointing
rough
back
month.
to, I think
I
it was
agree with that
last
too.
year.
I agree with that. This was a rough one.
What
Yeah.
what new game mode are you talking about? Is that
The poke
arena
game
thing?
starts next week, right?
Yeah, that's the thing coming next week. The Fantastic Force, or whatever the heck it's called. It's basically
Mhm.
the Balatro, as people are calling it, of MCOC.
The what?
And it's basically Balatro is an indie poker game, kind of, where you build suits and in order to score points. It's not. Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty fun. But anyways, but that's kind of
I
what
hope
people are
it's
kind
fun.
of comparing it
I
to.
do.
I,
I hope it's fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I think as cool as it is, that's like, oh, we're offering High Evolutionary as a ranked reward. I think it's gonna just drive the game mode to feel way too grindy.
100%. You took the words out of my head. See, I'm trying not to be too negative about these things. But yeah, when you're gonna slap, anytime you can slap units into monetization for such a reward, we wind up here.
Yeah.
You know, it's just how it's gonna go.
Since they fixed it in War Showcase, but that doesn't fix it for other nodes. Like, and I'm quoting Mike here. Until the 15.0 update. Let me just get it exactly. 52.0, anywhere else that the attacker can put a degen from a node on a defender who has a degen in their base kit is still going to be bugged. So this is
Okay.
what Poke was experiencing the other day when he was fighting that Dormammu in, was it Eternity of Pain or something like
Yeah,
that?
someone was saying that.
This is that bug. Yeah, this is
Oh,
that bug.
That
So
bug has
this
expanded.
existed before. No, so I think this bug has existed before this update, and they just didn't catch it until now.
Okay.
Because Poke was complaining about this, what, a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So so it's just a situation where the bug existed and they didn't catch it, and it launched, and because people are playing the new content that has a way for this bug to appear on people's devices. Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do here. I guess I can just do that. Okay, let's catch up in the
Sans,
chat. Where do we
I
get
don't know what to tell
Mysterium
you,
from?
man.
I haven't seen Mysterium since last month. I'm out of the loop, Sahan, so we'll have to defer on that for a minute. Who wants Mysterium? People who want the Fantastic Force stuff? And maybe a tier 7 or so? I got Lee Boyce in my alliance.
T7 isn't available
Poker.
in that
Yes,
store.
we weren't talking about other places. 1 second. 1 second. Let's do the Zola first. Fix the degen, finished AW3 per gauntlet. Oh, you're cooking over there, Lee. I like your style. But we aren't talking about other places. Someone said it was pain about AW showcase and it's fixed. Okay. Okay.
Sans, truth be told, the first time I've ever seen this bug.
Approach here. We're gonna have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
They didn't catch it. They've been complaining about it for months. It's been on Reddit 100 times.
Yeah.
Stuff and things. Thank you, Samael. Cheers very much, good sir. Cheers. We're gonna go ahead and apply this pre-fight so you can know that I'm not just full of it in terms of my onslaught fights. Samael posted like some 98% ridiculous onslaught takedown. I was like, that's not how my Ironheart's been doing.
Was it this meta that he did the takedown?
I think so.
I'm wondering if he timed like the torch node with the SP2 with the multi hits or something like that.
I could see that. Maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know what Samael's cooking up, to be honest. No one ever knows what he's doing over there.
This is underrated damage.
I'm literally gonna fall asleep doing this.
What are you doing right now, EQ?
No,
Or showcase?
the showcase thing.
Okay.
I'm on CGR. I'm just like falling asleep playing Purgatory right now.
Oh no, I hear that. I hear that.
Trying to get. I need one more tier 7
Wasn't too
basic for rank 4.
All right, Sumail, tell me, what was I supposed to do? I've been not doing the special 2 because of the cowardice. Maybe it's worth doing a couple special ones, then the special 2 because of the cowardice. But 66 seconds equal ranks is not bad for Our Lady Ironheart. I just take too much neuro damage. That's always the downside for her. Against Onslaught, anyway.
Does she get energy resistance with her Sig, or am I thinking of I do?
We'll take a look. Oh, actually.
He's hacking you, Safa.
Good to see you, Yusafa. Hope you're doing well. No, we're training into Celestial Thumbs. Right now, you haven't seen it yet, but I am building a montage. There's a montage of blood, sweat, and tears, and thumb ups, and thumb curls, and thumb wars, all going on in the background that no one knows about because we're making these thumbs into Celestial Thumbs, dang it. No, she gets the bulwark. She gets crit resistance.
Right.
And the debuffs get
Crit, not
potency.
energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, gives me the bullseye. So we will just give him the Yelena. We're trying to cruise our way through here. Trying to get this done.
I have
Truth,
to
I
laugh
heard.
this
Go
go ahead,
ahead.
no,
Thank you,
sure.
sir. No, you're good.
Go.
Oh, I was just gonna do a stupid joke, but Truth, I heard that you bought some new thumbs on the black market. Is that true?
I can neither confirm nor deny any purchasing of thumbs on the black or any market.
This guy's not running inequity, is he?
Well, he definitely wasn't running Max Limber, and you definitely want to do that if you're gonna be placing a bullseye and Sinister's running around. Have you been practicing counting backwards from 15 just in case someone puts down a gentle? Definitely. I've been training myself to look for his little counter 100%. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm not sure. She's a new rank up, having an opportunity to test her in a variety of matches. You also have to remember cowardice holds her back. Yeah, that's why I've been spamming special ones instead of going special 1, special 2. You can, I think, it's arguable to go special 1, special 1, special 2 because you'll get enough debuffs that it'll make that special 2 hit harder, but I don't know that it's worth it.
You talking about Spyro?
No, bro.
No.
We don't play Spiral around these
Ironheart.
parts. We're talking about Ironheart.
Yo, disgusting.
Yo,
That's
guess
not
who I
even a
finally
wolf.
pulled
Nah.
today?
Pardon?
Count Nefaria?
No. Older.
Oh,
Finally
are we
pulled
talking
the
like
piggy.
baseball?
Oh,
Alright,
yeah, he got his
nice.
pig today.
Congrats,
He
man.
got
First
his
time,
pig
dude.
today.
He's
That's like
pretty
the
good.
one
man.
science champ that I've been missing out on. All those dang popper metas.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, someone running Cat's profile pic. Love to see it.
Yeah, I do like that profile pic. That's why I got it in the Discord. What are we gonna take here? We're not gonna give you or DPX.
Yeah, bro.
I think I'm gonna take those
Think he
two.
bans your torch?
Probably. Yeah, let's have some fun with that. That looks like fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy to see a lot of people running Punk in BGs.
Me too. I really enjoy playing him. I know that, you know, he feels like maybe if you have him at rank 3, rank 4, then the BGs is much more feasible. But I like it.
Yeah.
I've been looking at my mini account. I have a science gem, I think. And I don't want to do like the typical rank ups. I took Luke to rank 4 on that account. And I've been looking at Punk. Like, man, do I want to just give him the gem and take him up? I think that might be fun.
I don't think it's a bad call. I think he
Yeah,
does
on
quite
that
a
account,
lot.
that's like a account for fun. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are what are champs I love to play? I don't have to meta anything. Scream was my first rank 4, and then I have got Scream, Werewolf, Dazzler, and the other one, Luke. I took Luke up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see what you're gonna do here. I'm gonna grab her. She's annoying. Oh. I'm only one tier 7
not gonna
away from
lie.
my 5th rank 4. Need that prestige rank up. Past all last 2 spending events, I'm starting to fall behind. Yeah, Samael, I mean, it's real. It is very real. He did not take my torch because all he did was get rid of torch. Or he drafted around torch. Sniping range? Come get it, Zemo. Let's do it. Let's get some points. Let's exchange some points as we climb the track.
I was just mentioning, like, every single time that I just look up a champion on either Aunt May or Conchuzonk or something like that, I always find something weird about their stats. Like, I didn't know that Ironheart had negative block penetration. And I didn't know that Sabretooth had negative energy resistance.
I didn't know that either. That's interesting.
You think they're going to keep it that way when he gets
getting ready
buffed?
for that 7-star, yeah?
I would be surprised if any of the buffs give changes to base stats. I think it's unlikely. The only one I could see maybe getting something like that is maybe Night Thrasher, so he's not so SIG dependent, but
No,
I
no,
don't know.
no, you idiot.
I'm not gonna lie, I knew that was not directed at me, but it still took me a second.
My bad, Egg. My bad.
It's all good.
Idiot sandwich.
I'm an idiot sandwich. I am.
Also, yeah, someone called this out the other day, and I'm just now seeing it. Torches, or like the Human Torch Saga boost, or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah.
It's overlapping with Death of Thanos' necrotic energy.
Oh,
It's quite
interesting.
funny.
Yeah.
Saving a science
I
gem for
wonder
Jessica
how-
Drew. She's one of my most wanteds, but it breaks my heart that her existing means there's no point to adding. Wait. But it breaks my heart that her existing means that there's no point to adding one of my most wanted 7 stars. I got you. The Cassie replacement.
I don't agree with that.
That's fair.
What's he say?
He's saying that Just Drew basically means that Cassie becoming a 7-star has no point behind it. I don't know if I agree with that. Like, does it drop her value? Yeah. But she's still kind of insane.
No, let's do that.
Wait, I'm sorry, what message am I supposed to read? Who said this?
Samael's talking about it. It's in his chat.
What am I most wanted?
He's just voicing his theory.
She's
No need to
Cassie.
go off on the
I mean,
poor
again,
Hake. That's not
another
Hake.
point
but
is
yes,
very, very
they
strong.
know I wasn't. That's what Misery sounds like. You can never hear him when he streams. Yeah, his streams are whack. You know how he gets over there. Music and clicking and snapping and chicken. It's tough to tell anything that's going on in a Misery stream.
That's lots of bruvs.
Hey, you have two
Lots of
choices.
sunspot.
Either you see my face and hear nothing else, or you don't see my face and you get to hear me. Those are only two cards on the table.
Dang, bro. Restricted
It's
for
just
the
the way it
people.
is, bro. I don't make
Yeah.
the rules. I'm trying my best to stream as is.
There we go. Working on those celestial thumbs, fellas. Working on those celestial thumbs.
Nice.
Very
Not gonna lie,
nice.
next time I get a 6-star science rank up gem, or even maybe just a generic, maybe I look at taking up Cassie
So,
Line. I did Kitty Pride and Black Widow Clairvoyant with these past ones from the showcase.
nice. Last time we Oh no. Ooh. Last time we got a science, I took Wasp up. Wanted to have her ascended. I would love to see a 7-star Wasp.
No, I did Gladiator Hulk with catalysts, like Uber. What did I do with
You're
my
a
science
monster.
one? Yeah, I was just like, you know what? I'm kind of curious now. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't hate it. He's like maybe a couple of damage tweaks away from being actually okay. But because that face me thing is stupid in the right situation. You put him against like an Onslaught, you put him against like Mojo, he's just destroying fights.
Yo, what's up, Instinct? We are back, baby. AI being so cheeks is why Cassie has fallen off. I mean, that's somewhat true. It's 6-star locking though. That's the thing. The game has truly hit that point where we've moved beyond 95+% of 6 stars.
There's like
Yeah.
5 champs that have like held true. It's like Hulkling, Kate,
CGR.
Kitty in certain situations, CGR.
It's less like
sometimes Archangel.
yeah.
6 stars are
It's
dead.
not even like
Yusafa,
your
you've been
badge.
saying that forever. I'm still Kate Bishoping things. Hey,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah,
you,
it's
Instinct.
hurt.
Much appreciated.
Herc's not for AQ.
It's not even that they're like bad champions compared to what we have available to us anymore. They're just not as optimal.
Yeah,
And that's kind
it's
of
that
the difference now. I don't know about you guys. I'm terrified of what Cull Obsidian's going to come with
Yeah, that's so real.
for his buff. I'm genuinely scared. If they give him anything to make him okay in BGs, other than just, oh, we're going to give him the stat focus for block proficiency, we might genuinely be looking at an Annihilator.
I'm playing this very bad.
Yeah, anything that can be armor broken, he could just absolutely shred through. Red Skull, bye-bye. Zola, bye-bye.
It's fair.
All that into protection.
Yeah, right. Should be all right though. She's pretty nasty. Even if you've got a good counter, this meta, she's pretty nasty. Instinct, cheers, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Since you can't get gifted, understood. Appreciate your support and love. Welcome to the club. Enjoy your green name. And yeah, we're getting back into the swing, so we'll definitely be getting some more content banging out. Rapido.
Yo, Kurt,
7-star
you
rank
shut your
trees are
face
dead.
hole.
Yusafa, get out of here, bro. You're so wild. You're such a whale.
Sans, we don't know what they did or didn't do. That's the thing. Like they may say tune up and value changes and stuff like that. Like they didn't specifically say it's numbers only. That's the thing.
Serpent 2.0 incoming.
Those
Nah, they're gonna make him
top rank trees
attacker.
are
They said
bad.
tune up. Why are we talking about new abilities?
Ew.
I mean, you could argue. So like iBomb got tuned up, and that was kind of a new ability. The way they had him interact with his acid burn and with his inequity stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, kind of depends on where you draw that line of what we mean by new abilities. What's up, Instinct?
I think it's just. Do we say that improving existing abilities from like a quality of life perspective is considered under the realm of tune-up, or like I don't know, like oh my gosh, what am I trying to think of, for example?
Don't know.
Like if they make Anti-Venom's dagger not have a 1-second timer before buff removal, is that considered under tune-up, or is that considered under like proper buff? Like I'm not saying that's like the only thing, but if that change for whatever reason happens.
Oh, look at this sniper. Okay, now this time, no mercy. We're having no mercy on Minnow.
That's
Are
not.
you kidding me? Minnow.
Look at this sniper,
Yo, look at this whale of an account, bro.
right?
That's wild.
This is the account that people write on forums about, on Reddit about.
Right? That's so true.
Yeah, you know all those people that say, I beat this guy with 36,000 prestige, I'm the best in the world. they just beat Minna.
That's diabolical.
That's
Happy to
crazy.
be wrong if they do actually buff these champs. Yeah, I think
mean,
tune-up is like
no,
a
that
baby
would be the
buff,
last
right?
one.
Isn't that what we're saying? Tune-up is like a baby buff, and buff is like a buff.
I think it's in
Tune-up
between.
is just like a quality of life type thing where they're just like tweaking something because it's not working as intended. A buff is
I don't know.
affecting like how good something. That's what I view.
I don't know.
as tune-up versus
I think
buff.
it's between the value and the rework. I think that's kind of where I interpret tune-up. Is it just falls somewhere between value to rework? Like I think Sinister. I don't know. I think that's borderline tune-up, borderline rework. You could say that Luke Cage. I think he falls more into tune-up than value update. Because it very much was not a full rework.
Okay.
I don't know, Brian. No, that's a little bit of revisionist history there. Red Magneto was not a tune-up. Red Magneto was an overall. He basically had a
Red Mags was
brand new
definitely
kit.
like a buff.
Like Magneto was useless before that buff.
It's so true.
And then he became like the best mutant. Honestly, the best cosmic for a couple months. So I think
But
he's
then
definitely
yeah.
overhaul. What
And
what was
the
Luke
bare
Cage?
bones? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like looking at Luke Cage, I'd have to properly look back, but to me, the guts of Luke Cage were exhaustion debuffs, increasing your attack rating based on debuffs, and then the indestructible buff safety net on his sig.
Yeah.
I know Sunder.
then
I know
they made
Sunder
it-
is new. I know the stun thing is new, and I think the concussions. I want to say he had
No,
the
the-
concussions before,
The stun was
but I think
before, I'm
stacking them
pretty
is
sure.
new.
I
think the way it worked-
I think.
Are you sure?
The stun used to be
Stun-
guaranteed.
Yeah.
The stun used to be it used to be 100% chance for the stun without the concussions being active, and I think that was something they intentionally changed to only. You have to SP2 and then you can use the SP1 situation to
Yeah,
avoid
because
like
they
a
added it debilitate, so otherwise
yeah. Well, the debilitating
Oh, it's a
just in
base?
general
What's
beforehand.
going
I
on,
think
man?
you
We're
could still
chilling,
stun chain.
chatting, warming back up into the MCOC,
But yeah,
talking
like,
about reworks and buffs and shenanigans, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
his damage
I think
increase.
I think if the character plays the same way or basically the same way, but like, and there's recognizable pieces of the old kit, I think that still falls under tune-up.
Yo,
It depends on how
Dread,
much.
getting the membership.
Yo, let's go. Zemo coming through, my man.
Zemo
Thank you,
dub.
Zemo. Appreciate that.
Does Google automatically take the money out of my account if I'm a Truth member?
Depends on
Sure,
how you sign up and shuts things on or off. So it's
If you're
entirely
signed up for
feasible.
like auto,
Cheers.
Because-
Thank you very much, Zemo. Much appreciated. GG's Dread. I don't know that he's here. He's probably off climbing the circuit somewhere. But cheers to you, good
let me
sir.
message him and yell at him for not being here.
I do, yeah, I will. I'll definitely shoot him a text message.
What would
Wow,
be
you
a
don't
good
text me
example of a
ever.
tune-up?
Crazy.
All right,
I don't know.
Minnow. All right.
I think Gladiator is closer to a tune-up than a value-only update.
Wait, so there's three things. There's complete overhaul, tune-up,
Yep.
Yeah.
and value own.
Yeah, to
Luke
me
Cage
that's
is
kind of how I
100%
interpret it.
a tune-up. Luke
That's what I'm
Cage,
saying.
I guarantee, is a tune-up because utility was changed. He got new utility. Did they say
No,
they're
I
doing
think
tune-ups?
Sans- No, I think Sans is arguing that Luke Cage was a rework and not just a tune-up, and I don't know if I agree with that because it is
No,
not.
I don't agree.
Because there is pieces of the old kit that did continue on to the new kit.
Because
I'd say
reworks are also known as complete overhauls. That goes from new, like Iron Man.
Animations is
Iron
what I
Man
think
had
of
armor.
reworks.
Iron had armor and armor break. Now he has more immunities, more armors, like a whole new kit. It's complete different. Luke still has exhaustion in both, still has like stun on SP1 in both.
Still
But
has the
they
indestructible
increased the
Sig on
damage.
both.
Tune-up is not
Yeah,
new
but
utility.
But they increased
DLL
the
is not
damage.
working
They
on
made part
tune-up.
of his kit passive.
Okay.
They gave him new utility. So that's a tune-up. It's not like they've changed everything, because as we said, like a lot of it stayed the same. Like exhaustion is still a core element in his kit. He still has the SP1 stun, and he still has
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Given
Luke Cage's.
given
No.
there's 5, because I know Viv got like a couple of like small adjustments in terms of bug fixes, because that's what they said they did for her. But the other 6, or sorry, the other 5, given how many, like, given there's 5 of them, there's bound to be like something that would fall under a major change
Ooh.
for some of them. Like, I think that's just going to happen.
Oh, what's up, Kirlos? I see you, bro. I see you. They didn't change his identity. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like I expect Call Obsidian to play almost exactly the same way,
It's a solid fight.
but I
yeah.
would not be
Not too
shocked
bad.
if they gave him a little bit of extra in
Wait,
either the
these
defensive
people that are
department or
coming,
something
these people
else.
are coming. Have they said that they're going to
What's
be
up, SYC?
tune-ups or value updates?
I think DLL has talked about them on his stream as tune-ups, but I can't quote that directly. And I think on the official Kabam stream, they just said that they were getting buffed. They didn't specify it.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
it was Viv getting the value tune-up, and then the other 5 getting actual tune-ups. That's what I thought.
Okay, I will ask this about Viv. Was Viv like specifically stated as a value tune-up, or was she just stated as bug fixes? Because I thought she was just bug fixes.
I think she was just getting some fixes, like little value update, because she wasn't included with the other 5. She was like on her own, kind of.
Okay.
That's kind of what my interpretation was of it as well. Was that the other 5 were getting something? Like just plainly, I'm going to say this right now. Night Thrasher definitely needs something.
Yeah.
Voodoo, yeah. I mean, let's put it this way: like
Who
if
has
they were to
sacrificed the
launch
torch,
these
Injured or
pools,
Enchantress?
yeah,
Who's
Probably
Night Thrasher?
either one. You need to throw the round, Samael. Gotta
skateboard
throw the
guy.
round.
Skateboard, yeah. Skateboard.
Do
No, I'm just-
Kindred,
I'm
bro. Do
just-
Kindred.
I was joking.
Do Kindred.
Yeah,
I think
Skateboard guy.
I'm not sure if he's talking about Kindred on offense or defense, you know.
Oh my god, bro.
If you need to
Throw your
use one of
special.
them for Torch, use Kindred. He's Incinemune. If it's the other way, just
I would
place
keep
Enchantress.
Enchantress.
You would what?
I would probably keep Enchantress over Kindred. I think a lot more things take Kindred faster than they take Enchantress, but that's me.
Yeah.
I think either,
I
I think
kinda
either
just-
way, Kindred's the answer.
I wasn't actually very sure, to be honest, whether this was just like he was completely lost
I mean,
and just like wants
You
to
gotta
put
take it if
something
you're gonna
round
take
3
it.
and hope.
There was no
And
mercy. I was not putting a
there
torch
it
down on
is.
defense again this time. So if you're gonna take it, take it,
There you go.
or give me your points.
So no, so I don't know. I think the best example of this is Sabretooth. I
Yeah.
am not expecting Sabretooth to come with major changes to either his Sasquatch synergy or his persistent charge mechanic. I genuinely
Yeah.
feel like both of those fall outside of whatever they're planning on doing, which sucks. I'm just going to say it plainly. I do think that is quite disappointing because both of them, for him to truly be buffed, it depends on what they end up doing, but I do think having those two things in existence is a detriment to the character.
Yeah.
That being said, I think he will be getting a little like if he still cannot use the Wolverine relic without the Spidey 99 synergy, I'm not going to be happy.
Mm,
I will say
what a
that
specific
just straight up.
interaction. Well, let's go grab that.
Like
Let's go grab some stuff.
yeah,
What's up, Red Wolf?
If
It'd be funny
if he does
still
not,
did that.
that's what I'm saying. If he cannot offensively gain any form of his regeneration without eating a hit to the face, I'm not going to be happy. I
Yeah.
think that is like the most. I think that is the most straightforward goal for this buff specifically. It is a Wolverine-oriented character. The Wolverine relics is not very helpful for most of the characters that we have access to. If you don't have a Weapon X, who are you using it on? X-23 is not buffed for another few months. So
Yeah, when is
I
that?
agree.
Do you know when that's
It's-
coming?
it's a
Is that going to
perfect
be
opportunity.
January?
something like
Right.
that. I don't think we're going to get it
don't know.
before the end of the. Well, we voted on it in what, February, right?
Oh gosh, that
We
sounds
voted on
right.
February or March. We could see
I
it
don't
come
know.
before the end of the year, but I don't know about the odds on that. Because is it Cyclops level? Did they say like animations in that were getting fixed too?
Close, Zemo. Close.
Quote unquote.
Wait, did they say
voted on.
hasn't DLO always said it takes 6 months, like the entire process?
You got another shot.
Provided there's no animations, that sounds right, but I can't guarantee that's. Anyways, I don't like referring to DLL for this stuff because unless we're directly quoting clips of him and we know exactly what he's saying, I don't like paraphrasing what he's saying.
Yeah, that's fair. He talks pretty
yeah.
specifically.
He intentionally talks
Yeah.
extremely specifically, and that's just the difficulty of it, is because he knows that like if he says something too far in one direction, he'll get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
Anyways, but no, just thinking about it, I'm going. If they said that there's
Oh.
if they had
Come on,
ever said
Zemo,
at any
let's
point
go.
that there's no
Let's climb.
animations, yeah, if there's no animations, there's a shot that she comes out before the end of the year. But I think if they're going to do animations for X-23, then yeah, it'll be the new year. It'll be 2026.
Can you just
I think
tell
that's
me
fair.
when you start queuing Truth, please?
Yeah, we'll do.
For no reason.
For no reason. Asking for a friend? That makes sense.
Wait, how
Yeah,
long if he's in
Zemo
Diamond 3?
Zemo asked me to ask you to do this. It wasn't my idea.
Okay.
I'm not
We
sure.
keep going. We're in Diamond 2. I'm hitting the Q button now.
I haven't opened up the game yet, I'll be very honest.
Perfect. That sounds good. I definitely am not looking for a Dr. Diddlery snipe in Diamond 2.
Hey, I haven't played this meta much. I've probably played this meta about as much as you.
Fair enough. Ooh, we got one. Let's see who made it.
I know you
X-23
played.
will more than likely have a brand new everything just like Cyclops. That would be cool.
So then she'll
I hope they
probably
do.
it's probably 2026.
Yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
Zemo?
no, they did say she's gonna get a rework.
What's up, Truth?
Yeah, no, new
There's a
kit
lot of
versus new
people
animations is
involved.
two different beasts, though.
It's a misery.
Yeah, if they opt to
I'm
give
not
her a new
gonna
kit,
do that.
Fancy
then
I'm gonna go down.
We're-
Dang it, Truth! I missed a snipe. I had my chance. I tried to snipe you.
All the people you should not should not be the one trying to snipe them.
Hey, I was trying to snipe him after Minnow lost to him.
Don't mess with that.
Why? So you can give him more free points?
Come snipe, bro. Come give me points. Give me points.
Hey, I
Do you
was
think they will
trying
keep up
to.
the
I'm stuck in
mutant
a
platinum
Diamond 3
track and
match, and
introduce
this guy has a
X-23 as
smaller
a
roster
track
than I
champ?
do.
That would be wild.
This guy has
see that
this guy
coming.
has 2 rank 4s and still decided to match me.
Truth, which buff are you most excited for out of the ones that have been announced?
I mean, I'm a sucker because one, I'm a little bit out of the loop on all of the specific details, but I'm a sucker for Viv. I really like Viv.
Oh, okay.
So 7-star playable Viv to me is like peak. That's a W.
Nice.
Really?
I don't think she'd even need a buff, to be honest. I feel like
She's not
just
getting
being
a-
a 7
She didn't. She's not. She's the only
She-
one
she-
that's
she-
not
she-
getting.
She's getting
Yeah,
a
she's
Q
not
nut,
getting a
She got.
correct?
She got cleanup. She got cleanup. Yeah. So she's
Yeah.
not getting
Yeah,
any.
she's
And
got
she'll. Yeah.
Listen, let me take her to rank 4 and tweak her numbers a little bit, and let me go Viv the contest. Like, I'm gonna have a good time.
I think I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you, Truth. I don't think you need the numbers tweak. I'm gonna be so real with you right now. I think she genuinely, when she's not punching up, because we only saw buff vision when 7-star rank 3s were starting out.
Yeah. Like, she can, like, just
Yeah.
handle a rank 3 mutant. Like, she's got just that range. In BGs.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
War, she's obviously great.
I just R3 a torch. I just did torch versus enchanters and 50k score.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, Nugs, we're gonna get back to your question real quick, but let me see what Samael said. If you made a deck for electric defense, could you show me what it is? Hated that meta last time. It counts a lot bigger. Still want to see? I'll show you. I have preliminarily made one. It's gonna be tweaked a little bit as we go. Not gonna lie though, we'll be slightly sad because X23 has had really good and smooth animations in play. That's true too. I mean, I don't mind her animations. I would probably want to see a little something on one of the specials, or the specials maybe. The rest of the animations are good though. Bro, did I talk through my entire draft and I still got what I needed? Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Mhm.
I still got
Hallelujah.
what I needed. Okay, so Nug says, and this is a good question. Do you think they'll keep up the Mutant Platinum track and put X23 in as
I
that
see that.
champion?
No.
Yeah. I think they will.
I think they will, but
I-
I also I
so-
can see them doing something else maybe and just putting them straight in the Titan, but I
have
don't
a
see that
theory.
as I don't see that as the likely outcome.
I have a theory
Hey.
here.
Egg nose.
So I don't know
up,
anything.
Riley?
Stop it.
This is like when Yusafa told me to save my generic awake.
So no. So I'm suspecting. So specifically for this realm event, I don't know how many of you guys have actually looked at the ranked rewards, but one of the top ranked awards available is a selector between MODOK
Come on, bro.
and Patriot, both of who are going to be
Yes.
buffed in August.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm suspecting, because it's kind of odd that
Oh.
Yondu is not included. I'm suspecting that we are going to get Yondu as part of the next track after Brit.
You think so? You don't think they would be added right to the Titan pool? Because
No.
I don't think they're gonna add MODOK to the
What
Titan.
was that?
I think Baron Zemo is the next addition to the Titan.
Yes, sir. Now we get to see TruthComic rank him up.
Yeah, I think Baron Zemo is the next addition to the Titan because it is class-wise, it makes sense. And
Yes,
Mike
please.
teased on stream that it was a character he was personally excited about, and Zemo does fit that criteria.
Good.
That's true.
It's about dang time they add him.
So yeah, it would be
Are
between
they
Zemo. Stealth
dropping a
Spidey,
challenge? Are they gonna drop a challenge in Necro?
Oh god.
Doubtful,
I could see that.
but no, it would be between Stealth Spidey, Valkyrie, and Zemo. Those are the only 3 skill champs I can see them realistically adding to the Titan as is, no buffs.
Stealthy would be
And given my
wild.
excitement,
Stealthy
I would
be a
love
wild
her. I would
7-star.
love a 7-star stealthy. He would he's already such a nuke as is. I would love.
That's
to
true,
make him
Yusafa. You have never steered us wrong. None of us were saying that. You were very clear in your listen. I can't tell you anything, but I highly, highly suggest that this
That's
is the
true.
move that you make, and it was the right move.
Yeah, to be fair, I still have my generic.
Yeah, me too. I still have one.
Generic user.
What's up,
Zemo.
Energy?
What was,
Who's better for BGs this meta?
was he
Okoye,
suggesting?
Gladiator, or Venom? I can't speak to Gladiator because I don't play him like that.
Oh, yeah.
Venom and Okoye are very good. Okoye basically gets to ignore the node set in the victory track, so she's kind of a slam dunk. You know what I mean?
what's
My
the
Ironheart's on my
question?
deck.
Sorry.
no, wait. When he said save your generics, who
Yeah.
came after that? Like, who was
Bastion.
the...
Bastion.
Oh. Yeah, he's pretty good. And has dupe. I completely forgot.
Let's do that.
Why did bro get me Bastion? What the frick?
The tech Nefaria.
Yeah, that's an
That's a
interesting
very good
move.
comparison.
What the
That
frick?
man just never dies.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An Ironheart piece.
Anyways, obviously, you guys know I'm excited for Anti-Venom. I'm at the point now where I think I can guarantee get him Awakened Sig 200.
That'd be pretty cool.
And I can probably... I'm working my way to rank 4. I will be the first rank 4 Sig 200 Anti-Venom in the game without fail.
Yeah, you probably will be the first and only.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
as long as they don't bring back
Bro.
Ex Magica because I have PTSD from that season, I'm okay.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. That season was awful.
Well, yeah, I had to use anti-venom a couple
It was unclear though, because
Oh no, it was more that it was the tactical offenders were just wonky with the nodes that they gave us, with how the tactic actually worked.
Yeah, no, Sans, but he was excited for Zola, but the Awakening Gem was explicitly for Bastion. He came back later and mentioned that. My hard throw is
think,
throwing hard.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to get hit.
You what?
I can't wait.
I've been
I can't wait
training
to
with
say-
Nitro,
say
and
your
so
brother.
I'm like executing my best Nitro imitation emojis right now. Oh no way,
You
bro!
did-
I was looking forward to round 3. Come on, man.
You
I
actually.
was so ready.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's crazy.
That never happens to me, dude.
Yeah, because you still somehow manage to mess up worse than they do.
oh my goodness.
I usually just score 0. That's what happened.
Yeah, that was a mega Zode. That was a mega Zode. That was a Zode and a half. Oh my goodness. I take them. We take those. We take those.
Great time to snipe you.
Oh, let's go. Keep feeding points. Feed the beast.
I was
My
trying to snipe.
my
Trash.
spirits are all low after that war death, so it's time to feed me points.
Sorry, I went into Valiant EQ and Soren hit a 300,000 crit randomly.
Nice.
Oh, I already finished Valiant EQ. I hated it.
With who?
I do not like the 2-path format. I'm okay
don't like
with
that
fighting
either.
the boss multiple times.
I
think- okay.
I don't want that.
I don't know. I think the best of both worlds is we go back to the one champion system and the one swap node. But
That's
they
fair.
toss in like a couple of extra times where you're fighting the boss.
That's
Like specifically
fair.
the new bosses.
I'll deal
Yeah.
with that. I'll deal with that.
I
I'm
just
okay
like
with
when I
that.
see a screen that says Cavalier and then they have 2 rows of rank 4s.
yeah.
That sneaky,
that's-
that sneaky play like that. Grab that. We'll make him do that fight. We'll make him do that fight.
The worst is when they have a small roster and they just start spamming emotes to try to get you to tilt. I'm just like, just stop, bro.
Okay, let me grab one more of those. I really want a counter. I don't have a counter. Kind of sucks. Let's do that.
What is love, baby?
Okay.
Don't hurt me.
Absolutely.
Oh, we don't want to get true
So
copyrighted.
we're gonna have to make some lemonade out of these lemons for sure. That's a rank 3. I could re-roll, or I could just take this Kate, and we could go with a slow fight. Let's do that. Because 6 stars are not dead, Yusafa. Just most of them. Just most of them. Yeah, that's not a shot.
Yusafa mentality.
For real.
If he's
So
hinting,
I
if he's
played a
hinting,
match.
Let's make this
I
a
played a match
winnable
earlier,
round.
and they placed Nefaria down on defense, and I did almost a 51k with my rank 4 fam, and
Nice.
he literally thought he had Nefaria trap me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's a part of seeing the success that you've had with fam has definitely influenced some of my decision, as well as talking, of course, to a bunch of other people. But
Hey, fire,
that's why I'm looking between Starkey and fam.
fire.
If Zemo can fam, anybody can.
I'm glad you said it,
That's
Nitro.
funny.
I didn't want to put it
That's
that way,
funny,
but that's where my
Nitro.
head was
That's
at.
funny. Well said, Nitro. Well said. Well said.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I have a way with words.
Yeah, that's true.
I can tell. I can tell. I can see why they kept you around in AOH.
For sure.
That's crazy.
You know, it's kind of hard to get rid of me when I'm an officer. So that's
Yeah.
what
No.
if you never want to get kicked.
Not for lack of trying.
Yeah, now it's a matter of time.
Yeah.
Stop
I don't know, man. You
planning,
keep
so-
saying you can only send your members to death so many times before they have enough.
I mean, I wasn't sent to my death, so I'm fine.
Yeah, good for you. Grass almost sent me to my death. I loved fighting that Just Drew this war. Totally didn't crap myself.
Yeah, not even
I
close,
can't
right?
believe you died,
Never
bro.
doubted
I'm
it
so
for a
pissed.
second.
Dude, I hate Just Drew so
Dude,
much
she's
as a
so
defender.
annoying. Yeah, she's so.
It feels like Dust all over again, where it's just not someone you expect to be as much of a defender, and then they're just painful for no reason.
No, you cooked
What are
that.
you using?
I had
Using
crossbones with
Your selectors I thought was nice.
It was 42.
Less screens to go through is huge time save, but then they went and made 21 fights longer and 100%. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just a few fights shorter and golden, right? That's where I've been from the beginning. Like, I'd even take my rewards cut. Like, just save me a little bit of time. Make my life
For
a little
what?
bit
Sorry,
easy.
for EQ?
For the value,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, honestly, I don't have a problem with the fight count, because it's technically, because we like to blitz it in one go, but it's technically there for the month, right?
Yeah,
That's true.
that's fair.
I don't know.
Oh, I know. I
It's
spent
okay.
3 hours of my life doing.
All I know
today
is
just
this-
headed toward that. I hated it.
Yeah. All I know is, like, do not make me do
3
multiple
hours.
lanes. Do not make me fight the bosses. Like,
4 or 5
okay,
times.
I can... It's 6 total.
Yeah,
Between-
definitely shouldn't fight the boss that much. That's definitely annoying.
Like, listen, I think a happy
Mm.
medium is three times fighting specifically the new characters. I can live with that.
Whatever.
I
else,
think
that's what-
6 times
Yeah.
is absurd, and
That's
six,
a
and then
piece.
having to fight the Annihilus boss 6 times was also absurd.
That
I'll
was
say
AIDS. That was
Dude,
AIDS.
Annihilus was worse than High Revolution for me.
No, I
That-
agree with that, because they just made Annihilus. Oh, we're gonna take away like both of the ways that you primarily remove his cosmic control rod. So here, you're just gonna fight Annihilus, but you have to deal with Annihilus if the control rod cannot be removed.
Bro, that
Yeah,
Annihilus
that's
was
fun.
giving me PTSD days when they first added Annihilus to the gauntlet and that other stuff that they did before Epoch.
It's pretty easy if you just have a rank 4 Spidey Supreme.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nice. Bro. I mean, that's for one go. It was real easy
I
to
wanna
rank
have
for
it-
Tigra.
yeah.
It was a 20-second
can-
fight, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I can just do like a, I don't know, 30-second fight with
unfortunately,
Absorbing Man, but that doesn't really solve anything, does it?
I will say
Spot.
the fish guy or High whatever his name is, Evo. He's honestly not that crazy of a defender.
Yeah, he's
Keep
not,
in
he's not all
mind-
that.
Keep in mind, you will not have the.
That's who you meant by fish guy.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know it's bad when Zemo can solo him first try.
Yeah.
Sure. For sure.
Here's something I want to point out, though. Number one, when you're actually fighting High Evolutionary in the middle of like a match BGs or something like that, he won't have like the little tracker on your side of the screen to tell you what you just did as your last action. That's one.
Yeah, I definitely.
And two,
Yeah.
and two, critical hits in that fight do double combo. So you were getting rid of his combo detonation a lot faster.
Actually found Yelena to really cook him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I'm glad- I'm glad so, so. That
I'm
makes
assuming they're
sense.
just experimenting, Riley. And that's, we got to give them some room to experiment. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like they don't particularly take specific advice into consideration, at least from the groups that we hear from, when they make some of these adjustments. Because most of us sit back and we just go like, why? Why were these the changes, right? So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
like-
said that- yeah, that's what they said is that this was an experiment. Sadly.
I don't know. I don't hate experimentation. I think something good that came out of it was now we know that, like, oh, I kind of don't mind fighting the new champions 3 times instead of 1. Like, to me, that is acceptable.
I mean, it gives you good
Um,
practice, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I think fighting the I think doing 2 lanes is not fun. I would rather not go
No.
through like multiple screens to just do my shit. To do my.
They should have
stuff.
kept it as like the first 3. The first 3 were fine.
Truth. I will say this. I went in. I think on my first run, the first lane that I did it for, the High Evolutionary, I sold it with Atuma, and
Okay.
I no surprise, he has true accuracy, so he's a really good counter for him.
Okay.
And I'm not even a very good, as you can figure, I'm not a very good Atuma player. But
are you gonna assign Tuma in war?
no,
If you're smart, you might, depending on how tactic situation works out.
I think you
Oh,
may
bro.
assign.
Bro, you're special.
I think you
Oh,
may
where's
assign
my
Bullseye
decks?
more than
No.
Atuma.
What's up,
The
Zarafa?
thing about it is he actually might be really great for that fight, and I'm not doubting you on that. But then you got to plan for him outside of that fight.
That's fair.
And that's where the issues
Yeah.
arise.
All right. How did he do?
I'm gonna be
Okay.
totally honest with you
Ooh,
guys.
he's not out.
Maker-
Bro, did Zola save
Maker's
us?
animations are going
Oh
to
my gosh.
piss me off.
That's fair. That's fair.
That heavy
His
attack
heavy
feels like
reach-
it feels like it's unpunishable, but I know it's not. I just don't know the timing. But it genuinely just like this thing covers the entire screen and he recovers fast. What the heck?
But it looks longer than what it
That was
is.
insane,
I will
dude.
say that. It looks
Let's
longer
go,
than
let's go.
what it actually hits.
Well, that I'm glad to hear.
Tutibo with Yelena Okoye. Yeah, I want to see that in BG, Zarafa. I want you to show me the way when he comes to the rest of the game. I need you, brilliant, skilled players, to show me the way, because I don't know.
I mean, I will
Copy?
say if you can't parry him,
Show me the
he
way.
will definitely be a lot more annoying.
Yeah, Yelena.
By
is really
Evo
good
or
also
Maker,
for-
sorry.
No, yeah,
for-
Evo. Sorry.
Well, let's restart.
Isn't
the
his
game.
heavy? Yeah, his heavy's long, but is really easy to punish, though, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I regularly get through the month
It's just
without
harder to
knowing how
control your
fight the new
combo, but
champs.
yeah.
I find one counter and spam that. I Hulk stun lock Nico, for example, and know almost nothing about her. Ha! You're a monster.
Yeah, I didn't watch any deep dive on either of the new champs. Went in there blind and did it.
Nice. I mean, that's what EQ's for these days, right? Because it's not like the power levels really conflict with our accounts and stuff. And most of us have a ton of revives expiring anyway, so you just go in, you're like, let's see how it goes.
This call is.
I know I'm going to catch flack for this as well, but when I tried using Taskmaster, he did not do that badly.
Hey,
Wait, Taskmaster mentioned my
Taskmaster
goat.
appearance. Let's go. What's up, Ham?
Bro, he should be a 7-star, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he should be a
he should
7-star. I'm gonna qualify
was-
for Brawl and
yeah.
then force them to add Taskmaster as a 7-star. Just for me though, no one else.
I
Just
was,
me.
yeah, okay, well, no, okay, at least spare some for your fellow Taskmaster.
Hey,
employer.
what's up,
Come on now.
Kanga? I mentioned the Taskmaster and you will appear. Good
Copyright.
to see you.
And he's
It's
a
like-
decent defender.
I'm gonna copyright
gonna-
claim Taskmaster.
If they're gonna
That's not
make
how that
Taskmaster a 7-star before
Yeah, it is.
Zemo, I'm gonna be mad.
Nah, Zemo's in the next Titan.
Zemo's got to be in the. It's either him, Stealth Spidey, or Valkyrie. It's one of those three.
I mean, Karate Mike on stream said this one's like dear to my heart. Who else is you gonna say that about?
Yeah,
I mean,
who else
somebody
did he
for a
have
time-
He likes all
conspiracy
three of us,
about?
yeah.
Yeah, but like, who did
Like
he have a
all three
conspiracy
of them.
about? So.
Oh, the cosmic.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely Zemo though.
Fire.
We'll see.
It's not like he
My
had a
rank formats
CCP
are-
challenge about stealthy.
My rank formats are ready to go.
Do you have Brittany yet? She's won on me almost every defense I've placed her as rank 4, rank 3. I do not. No, I am not currently. I haven't purchased the pass. I don't know that I'm gonna do that.
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think
Okay.
Britain's that good as a
Someone
defender,
tell
honestly.
Maker to stop throwing specials into my face.
She definitely got cooked.
Someone tell Maker to be better.
I want to try.
He needs
this.
that.
I want to try it.
I need him to stop throwing specials in my jaw. That'd be really cool.
Okay, I gotta crush them. They're gonna fix
Well,
the whole detonation with Yelena, right? But
Yes.
do you think Gladiator plays into that as well? Because he's technically not hitting her.
For what? Sorry.
So when he hits her while she's throwing her specials, and he's doing a crazy damage to her, like, should they also change that to where it gets affected by damage cap? But
No.
I mean,
If it's based on attack rating, then it would be reduced. That's how I interpret the
we're
changes. that
having
are
a
coming.
target's attack rating at 60% of what it was at the start of the fight. Because Gladiator still gains a ton of his attack rating from his confidence buff, it should be capped.
I need to.
Assuming it's not our
Yeah.
like, is it confirmed that
what's
Gladiator's
up,
part
MP?
of that bug right
Good to
now
see you.
that he's getting around it?
Happy Thursday.
No one knows. No one's like
actually,
confirmed it.
yes. I
Wait,
did some
Truth.
friendlies with Nagase. It
Yeah.
definitely is.
It's getting
No, he
around it.
can-
Okay, so then
Yeah, he
so
can
then
get
yes,
around
it's
it
getting
for
fixed.
sure.
Oh, it's getting fixed.
But do you think it needs to get fixed?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I had to
He's
take
like
it down.
Gladiator
It's,
be
it's getting
good at
warm out here.
something.
You know what I'm saying? It's getting warm out here, and that means I had to take.
I mean,
the
he's
hair
already
down a
going to be
notch.
taking like Zolas and like he's still taking Red Skulls. He's still okay for Sentinels, right? Like he's good for the tags.
Wait, so Truth.
And it's not to say that he'll be bad against Yelena. He just won't be as good as he is currently.
Yeah, correct.
Was this your first rank 4 attack that you're considering, or
Yeah.
do you already have one?
No, I
Okay.
don't have one yet.
Gotcha.
Wait, you haven't done one yet?
No, that's what I was asking. Hey,
Anthem
what's
has
up, Puppy?
Anthem has like 5 for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I do have 5.
Puppy with the membership, fire. I see you,
Let's go
Puppy.
up. Thank you, my man. Oh, I should have just gone.
Member for 4 months.
Of course he is.
And I might get
Order.
Maker. And rank
Don't-
for him.
Don't rank 4 Maker, please. Don't do it.
Bro, he's gonna be my pre-fights to my Bastion, bro.
Bro.
Kanga Jenga got a gift of
What's the-
membership by Puppy.
What's the rank 4 gonna
Hey,
do?
let's
Super
go.
pre-fights?
Puppy gifted a lot of memberships. He gifted 10 more
Whoa,
memberships.
big puppy coming in. Oh my goodness. Cheers.
Puppy is a
Many
Oh,
rounds of applause.
I-
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna scream. Sorry.
Puppy, that's a lot of memberships.
Yeah, let's go. Big GG's to Puppy. We'll get him on the list, but congratulations, Kanga, Riley, Sahan, Nick, Red Wolf, Walrus, Tom, Mike, the Zeus, Hellboy. Man, congratulations on those sweet green names. Big
All
cheers
those
to our
people
man
thought
of
we
the
could
hour,
get me one.
That's funny how.
the
Rip,
PPS.
rip him.
Let's move him up to the front of the
Darn,
list.
foiled again.
With the 10-pack. Let's go. He's
I love how
trying to
Puppy
get
just-
those member streams coming up again. The
That would have
love
been
how
cool to
Puppy
get
the
just
a gift for my
conspiracy
sworn
stream,
enemy.
stream came up recently, but we were talking to people who hadn't seen it, so
I love how Puppy just randomly just.
that was a fun stream.
Hobson Call gives 10 memberships, refuses to elaborate, leaves.
Oh no, he's still here.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
he's still here. Yeah, can you leave just so it makes more sense?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
That's funny. Got my phone's Jover for
All
them.
right.
So we're
Wait, so Truth, who are you gonna settle on?
kind of bullying people
I have
right
no
now. Is
idea.
that the vibe of the
I'm
stream?
basically
told
between
him-
Fam and Starkey right now. Where I'm at.
I mean, Starkey's definitely BG's oriented,
Yeah.
but if that's where you
Fam.
want to go,
Let's go here.
I think my opponent forfeited. They're trying to oversee your Havoc.
you definitely know where my vote's at.
Are you kidding? I'm losing my
Yeah,
mind. Not gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah, I
I
know
hate
you're-
playing
You
on
know
Yeah,
where
him.
my
yeah,
you know where
through
my
and
vote
through.
goes, Truth. You know where my vote goes.
Playing on PC.
He's playing on computer.
Starkey is a cook though. Starkey is a cook.
Egg, I
He
meant
is.
to ask, what's your thoughts on Anti-Venom being back?
Oh no.
I am already prepared to rank 4 Sig 200. No questions asked.
Gross.
Nice, nice.
He's a girl. Bro, his tune-up could be crazy, bro. You never know.
I think at baseline he will have a little bit of value in war, which justifies it enough for me. And like favorite character, like come on now.
I mean, he was leader before leader.
It's
be
not even from
honest-
the regen reversal perspective. Like from the perspective of now you have a science who's like able to handle some of the poison hazard
Kindred.
shifts a little bit more consistent.
Hold that
right?
down for me.
Zarafa says rank for anti-venom gonna go hard.
He very well
Honestly,
may.
Yeah.
He
For
very
me,
well
the
may.
first season was enough. Being your favorite champ is enough for me to rank for someone.
Yeah,
I mean,
if they just made this-
puppy,
That
they
doesn't
just-
take a lot coming from Puppy.
Are
right?
you gonna rank 4 Maker because his poke is the best light attack and beam attack in the game?
You asking me?
Yeah, you.
No, he's
I have
saving
no- I
his
have
tech
no-
stuff for Solvark, bro. He's got to take
I-
Solvark to rank for.
I know
Yeah,
he
that's-
has
oh, that's
landmines,
true.
and I know he has
Solver
landmines,
going
and
off
I
one
hate
for
landmines,
200.
but they kind of sold me with the poke.
Truth,
I have- I have 183 SIGs ready for Solvark.
Jeez.
Bro,
Oh, so
Megatron's
you're
gonna
okay.
cook, bro.
I'm trying to taking up
We'll
someone
see,
who's
bro.
kind of more.
I wanna
see the kit.
Since you really like
I'm just gonna say it. I'm looking
Let's go,
for
Kendrick.
Saber, Solvark, and Anti-Venom to rank 4 and high sig. That's my goal.
I'm gonna. My plan is to wait for the Patriot buff. Based off of that, I will either do Patriot or Night Thrasher to rank 4 and Solvark
rank
to rank
4. That's wild.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's gonna be Night Thrasher.
No, it's not. I can
Night
tell you right now, it's
Thrasher,
gonna be
he says.
Patriot.
Dude, I already like Patriot's
Puppy
kit.
does
If
love
they make
himself
him
some
like, if
Patriot,
they make
bro.
him
He
slightly
really
better,
does.
yeah, he'll go to rank 4.
He's
That
looking
really-
for
that-
any
I-
excuse to rank 4
I
Patriot.
am not surprised by Puppy. I'm not surprised by that at all.
If they
So let me
make
ask-
they make
let me ask you
Patriot
this.
be able to take high Evo, then he might be a cook.
He already does high.
Yeah.
He already
Evo.
can.
agree.
He already can because he's got the combo. He's got the double combo on his hit, so absolutely he's a high evo count.
Not only that does he
Oh.
have double combo on hits, he has combo on into block.
So Puppy, let me ask you this: who would you be giving? Would you be willing to give Night Thrasher a skill gem? Because that is so obscure to me, but that sounds like something Puppy would do.
I would. I don't have a skill gem right now though. It would have gone to Patriot already.
Really? Oh my! You really?
You don't have Patriot Awaken? You're not locked,
Yeah,
bro.
he's rank 3 unduped. It's very sad.
You really are a fake fan.
Oh, I need those too. Much as I would love to grab a defender.
Where's your generic awakening gem?
I have one. I'm just holding it.
Ooh, Patriot generic awakening
where did
gem?
your other
Let's
one go? Where'd your other one go, Puppy?
My first gem. I have to think about that. I don't remember who I used it on.
With the
Yeah,
whale issue.
Yusafa told me to hold my awakening gem. And I just held up to
Photon
it.
is rank 4 unduped. You have a rank 4 unduped Photon, Sarafa? Oh my goodness.
That's wild. So
I mean,
you're
that's-
considering. So you think Anti-Venom's going to go hard as a rank 4, but you won't give Photon a gem? That's crazy.
Oh, it went to Jean Grey. That's who it went to.
Of the 9
Oh,
buffs that we're
that
getting
makes
in
sense.
August, of
That
the 9
makes
buffs we're
sense.
getting in August, how would you rank them in terms of like least to most anticipated?
Who are you
Who
asking?
are you asking?
Yeah,
to
who are you
rank?
at?
That just goes to any. That just goes to anyone.
I can
Think
start with the
the-
list.
the
My list would
world-
probably be the worst of the lists. So
So probably
Um,
Sabretooth.
most excited to least excited is Night Thrasher.
Oh yeah.
Then
Least
Patriots,
excited. Wow.
Slightly less. Hell yeah.
then Voodoo, then Viv.
Matt.
I'm excited for Viv, but I also feel like she doesn't need much change, so it's a little less.
She won't
exciting.
be. It's bug
Honestly.
fixes.
It's just
I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
That's why I'm less excited for it, right? I'm excited for Viv being a 7-star,
Jesus
but as, in terms of like the bugs and kit change, I don't really care all that much, right?
So predictable.
But then after that is Cull, because I think Cull is cool, but I also don't really
He's
want
being
another
buffed.
super strong Cosmic.
He's
I don't
being-
want
yeah.
that.
Make it happen.
He's being buffed solely for
I
Zola.
suck
Like
at
that's
this
the
fight,
only
so I'm
reason
gonna
why
see
they're
what I can
buffing
do.
him.
I
Doesn't
don't
need
agree
to-
with that, but he is a Zola counter, but I don't think that's the reason why they're buffing him.
It
Yeah.
has to be
Then-
right because he
then
has like the
after
hard bonus
that-
count.
After that is MODOK, because I don't know, MODOK's kind of interesting, right? Then I'd say who's left? What are the Anti-Venom is there? Not because I think he's a bad champ. He just never interested me personally.
Anti-Venom, I'm assuming you're going to say Yondu, then Sabretooth, or maybe flip him around. I don't know.
Yeah. I couldn't care less about Sabretooth being buffed. It means nothing
Really?
to me. His
So,
entire
yeah.
character is based off
He's pretty
Let's
boring.
go.
I'm
That's the best
surprised
I've
you
ever
have
done
Voodoo that high, though. He doesn't
Let's
really
go.
strike me as a character you'd absolutely love.
Got it.
I ranked Voodoo for Ex Magica my first season in Masters, and I took Serpent with him for a couple wars. So it's
That was a
like
good
he's a
generic
champ.
ace. I saw it when you did that. It was a right
Voodoo
call.
was probably one of my earliest obsessions in this game in terms of a champion.
Photon
Yeah.
assigned.
I can't really, list any
Photon
characters.
definitely worth the
I can't really
science.
list any characters from like 2015.
Photon definitely worth it. How many SIGs do you have for him?
That was some
Banned.
fucking
No,
C1
Afo.
phones or something.
Don't do that, bro.
I think-
Don't ban
I think
Tigra.
Voodoo's gonna be a
Stop
lot,
banning Tigra.
less liked. If you think about it,
I keep banning
he's
Tiger.
just like an older
No.
version of Nico.
Don't ban Tigra.
So, for me, for the upcoming buffs, Anti-Venom, Sabretooth are probably my top 2 most anticipated. just because I personally love the characters.
Go.
I know Puppy, you're not huge on Sabretooth, but I do think that there are good odds that. So I've already actually had this confirmed just straight up. Sabretooth's Fury ramping gets around Yelena's damage cap a little bit, in the sense that its starting attack rating includes whatever his passive Furies ramp him to.
Interesting.
Sure.
So I think that's potentially interesting. That being said, I was saying it earlier, I don't think Sasquatch Synergy gets any changes. I don't think his persistent mechanic gets any changes, which is disappointing.
I agree.
But yeah, but that I don't think that kills him. I think that just makes him less interesting, which is unfortunate.
I think that, to me, it kind of kills him, because that means you have to ramp him. In most game modes, it's not really that good, right? It's not like you're going to find a path in
Later
war
intro.
where you can just sit and ramp Sabretooth, right? And
It's time.
we could discuss
First
that
one of the real
afterwards, but
season.
Besides,
It's time to
besides
Black
that,
Panther,
the,
boys. Time to Black Panther.
end-game content, I don't really feel a need to go and die like 4 or 5 times to fully ramp him, right?
Yeah.
Where I could just use someone else. So to me, it's just like, I like the concept of him. I don't see any practical use whatsoever, so it's not that interesting to me.
That's fair. I would say probably my least excited buff is going to be Yondu, and that is purely because I don't think Tech needs. I don't know what Tech needs right now. I don't think they need anything. And that's kind of where I'm just like, how are you going to buff this character and also give him a place? Because Tech's had a huge last little while, or not little while actually, last big year and a half.
The best part about the Yondu buff is I spoke with the person that like worked on it, and I was like, you got to get rid of that contradictory kit that he has, and he immediately knew what I was talking about, like before he even brought up what I was talking about. So hopefully that gets fixed.
Like the initial Yondu buff or the upcoming one?
The upcoming one. So the first one that he got in June, it still has like a contradictory kit where you wanna, what is it? You want the opponent to throw specials, but you also reduce combat power rate naturally, so they're throwing less specials. So it's like a really big contradiction. I don't know how it's gonna get changed, but I really hope that gets changed.
Love a good Afro troll.
I'm not gonna lie, when they do like second and third buffs on champs, I just strongly lose interest, because it's like, man, like go somewhere else, please.
Yeah.
Well,
like do something else.
Well, a couple of them were okay.
I mean,
They've been good ones.
Like ISO
Like,
yeah,
DPX and Jugs are good, but doesn't mean that I like them. I hate Juggernaut as a character. I think he's dumb and
Juggernaut. Can you really consider Juggernaut's first buff to really be a buff? That was more like an optimization thing for a bunch of like larger. Like
either way, the champ has been changed the most times in the game out of any champ.
Juggernaut?
Yeah.
No.
And he is.
Is he more than Gamora now?
What's up,
Yes.
Frodo?
Well, if you want to consider like
Sans, I'm with you on
mainstream,
that one.
if you want to consider
Let's go,
mainstream
Photon.
marketed buffs, no, Gamora's still at the top.
I think Gamora's been changed the most, if I'm not mistaken, right?
And Gamora is still useless.
would know.
Again, we don't need to keep buffing her.
She's not
But, like,
useless.
what they did with Juggernaut is overtuned
No
him
one more
so
than
much
Gamora.
that he
Even I was right.
I do see you,
Atlas is
Frodo.
no one more than Gamora.
No slandering
We are
Gamora, I'm not gonna lie. She
jamming,
does
boys,
have her
jamming.
place.
She does have her place. She's very much very
And
much
though,
a nuke.
like with
Didn't-
Juggernaut and DPX, they kept buffing them and overtuned them to the point where they were just so ridiculous that it didn't actually matter what the change was. Like the change doesn't. I guess Juggernaut feels unstoppable, but he's so unbalanced as a character.
I wouldn't say DPX is overtuned.
I
don't know,
don't
I'm surprised
agree.
I'm surprised
I
you
would
don't like
strongly
Gamora
say that
since-
DPX is
since you're a big
overtuned.
Rocket
There's
fan.
no reason for him to have like an SP2, SP1 cycle. No one is immune to and instantly does like 500,000. That is dumb.
I mean,
It
that's
is bad
fair.
design.
There seems like there's some reasonable logic in what you're saying, Puppy, but then again, I feel when I find myself agreeing with you, I feel like I have to disagree. I don't know what it is.
That's very true. That's fair. It's kind
I
of what
don't
you
know.
feel with me when it comes
DPX
to jamming a rank 4 truth. Yeah.
Yeah, DPX is just stupid.
He's not an interesting like change. That's what I dislike most about it. It doesn't feel like Deadpool.
It kind of does to me.
there's no like messing around being stupid. It's literally just, oh, no one's immune to this. I deal your entire health in one cycle. GG's. Like
the reason I like it so much is because they changed literally everything that I hated about the initial buff. Because I was on the fence saying that Deadpool X Force's buff the first time around was super boring because you can only do parry heavy attack and walk forward. It didn't matter because his only source of damage could get purified by skill champions, which kind of made him useless because he's a mutant. So I do think that they changed the right things with that.
They changed the right things, but not to make it better. I guess they made it better, but they didn't make it interesting. They didn't make it Deadpool. Deadpool is supposed to be goofy, supposed to do dumb stuff, not be this absurdly broken character. Like, he is absurdly broken in the comics, but he's fun about it, right? It's not just, oh, I can kind of do this and do whatever. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it fits the Deadpool character to me. That's what I don't like
I'm gonna
about
be
it.
honest.
Interesting.
Flatpool feels more like a Deadpool character than Deadpool.
Yes,
X-Force.
yes.
That's fair. That's fair. I think that's a fair assessment.
That's true. Yeah.
I agree.
So
Flatpool's also.
let me ask you this, Puppy.
Deadpool is bad, but he feels way more like Deadpool. He has the Deadpool vibe to him, and I like that.
Flatpool with the right role is stupid. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. No,
potential rolling out there.
Yeah. If you get like Sumo Pool to bleed one, it's like you can roll something that makes him actually viable, but it's not likely. But I think that's cool. That's fun.
Oh
that's
my
Deadpool.
god. Oh.
Everyone's like meta. It's like, I don't care. Give me fun stuff. Like
Affo. Troll in the
For real.
chat,
Yeah.
bro.
You're
Good one,
100%
Afro. Good
right.
joke. Good joke.
I don't know,
Do you
that's
think
kinda where
that
my
people
head's at
most
with
likely to spend want to have fun or want to be more competitive and war BGs and AQ?
It's way more.
wanna-
fun.
I think I think the age of people spending to have fun is gone.
Yes.
Interesting.
I think that is out the
That's fair.
window just purely
That's fair.
because of the number of different like sale events and stuff going on.
That's fair.
And this could be just the people that I talk to. People I talk to are in high level war. People I talk to are in high level BGs. Or chasing prestige. Like, everyone that I am talking to that is currently spending money on this game is doing so for some form of competitive purpose. It is very
Interesting.
rare where it's for people's own enjoyment that they're
Hunt,
spending.
I don't think they. I
That's
don't think
definitely
they
what
really
I
have
do,
that.
man. I definitely spend thousands of dollars for my own personal satisfaction
fair.
in this game. No other
That's
reason
fair.
whatsoever.
I mean, there's definitely a level of personal satisfaction, right? It's like you spend because you care about being good,
I'm not
right?
I'm not
But
personally
it's definitely
Personal
not
satisfaction comes from competing. That's the thing.
exactly.
Personal
yeah.
satisfaction does not come from, like, I really like the way that this character plays, necessarily. That's not always the case. But people will tend to lean towards characters that will give them the better competitive edge with their rank up resources. People are like, I'm missing this character. Human Torch, Okoye, Stark Spidey, and hence they spend during summer sales.
Truth.
So-
So Zahan said, should have made Deadpool like Mojo with fun prompts. Do you have anything on that or no?
I mean, I can see that from a design perspective, but
I think what they were going for.
It's more engaging. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's more engaging if
I
you
will
have prompts.
I will say that will be more engaging, but for the level of
what's
buff
more
that they're
engaging,
going
I'm
for
sorry?
with Deadpool X Force, they were working off of the previous buff that we got with Deadpool X Force, and there was no way that they'd keep him the way he was originally with his current play, well, with his first play style with Parry Heavy, so they just had to make it a little bit more mainstream there.
I don't think that changing DPX off of what he was originally is a bad thing. I think what they did was, like, and no offense to Gabam with this one, but incredibly lazy. He's not like there's nothing unique about it. It's just, I throw 5-hit combos, I go to an SB3, I throw an SB2, and I throw an SB1, and the fight's over. Like, I don't get the interest in a champ like that, and especially someone as iconic as Deadpool. Like,
I'm
you
Well,
can
curious
just wait for
about
Red
something
Bull
like
then
that.
when, I don't know, 2030 or something.
I'm
this
curious
is such
about
an
something,
end game
Puppy.
conversation.
How do you
There are
feel
whole
about
sections of the player
Okoye?
base who are relying on
I think
defense.
Okoye is a
Hates
terrible
Okoye.
idea.
That's
I
true,
hate
Sam.
her.
Yeah.
I hate her so
Okay,
much.
so we agree on that then. Okay, so that tracks. All right.
Okoye's
Why do you actually hate
design
her?
was like
It's a fair
everything
point,
wrong
Sam,
with
for
this
sure.
game, and especially with her being able to lock, it made it so much worse.
Make her
No,
look
wait,
like
wait.
Buns.
What do you
I haven't
actually
seen his
dislike
actual
about her
damage sample
outside
yet,
of the
Frodo.
lock?
Okay, outside of the lock, I think her design is sloppy and lame. She just is like, oh, if you're actually immune to my debuffs, no, you're not. Like, what? Where's the balance in that? The whole idea of having debuffs like DOT is that an immunity should counter them. You know, that's why Archangel was a champ that worked. Despite being very strong, people with immunity to bleed and poison could actually counter him. Okoye gives masteries to the point where you just bypass that, and also just her natural ability gets rid of that. And despite all of that, she still has inconsistent damage to the point where it's like sometimes you'll see her 51, 52k a bullseye. Sometimes she just loses like 20, 30% of her health. It's like, I just think the design is bad. It makes no sense to me. It's not consistent.
Is it because of how meta relevant she is, Puppy? And I know how much
she's not meta relevant. She's not even that good meta. She's just a bad design.
Bro,
I don't think Puppy. I'm going to say this. I don't think anything Puppy said was wrong. I think he's slightly wrong. I'm not going to say. Well, I'm not going to say wrong. I don't agree with not calling her meta relevant because there's no way that you can look at the nuke that she can be and say that the character is not meta valuable. Like,
yeah, like
that part
saying she's not
I don't agree with.
when she's like the easiest Spider-Woman counter.
That's
one of the fast, like one
bullseye
of the
counter,
fastest
photon
bullseye
counter. Yeah, bullseye counter, photon counter, high evolutionary counter.
I see you, Afo. I see you.
Spider-Woman just drew counter. It's dumb. I agree with Puppy. I think it's way too basic. Like, it's way too simplistic of a kit for the payout that she gets. Like, if I'm going to have a character,
because like he brought up the idea. He brought up the idea of like immunities and stuff, but
personally, I like the way that Claire works. I just completely understand how strong buff immunity is.
Yeah, buff immunity is one of those abilities. Especially, I think buff immunity is one of those things that needs to be SP3 exclusive, to be honest, and you shouldn't be able to get back to it quickly. Buff immunity is so strong.
It is very strong.
I mean, in today's day and
Sans
age,
is noting that we're having a very end game conversation, which I think we've done a pretty good job, by the way, Sans, of noting that is our perspective.
Yeah.
But he's got some comments on DPX and how DPX helps the rest of the player base.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's bad. I disagree. I think the idea that people are solely relying on DPX to get through content because he's broken is bad.
I can't argue with that.
It's Herc-esque, right? That was the issue with Herc, was that he was a crutch for people to get through content for a while.
It doesn't. Yeah, using DPX.
Yeah, a crutch though. I feel like eventually you get like
misery. He may not have the anti-auto block and the immortality and stuff like that, but when your character does that much damage and is that easy to understand how to play, 100% there's going to be people who are clearing content like crazy with him. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
That's like,
I don't know.
That's like saying, "Oh, I use Juggernaut. I don't have a crutch." Like, yes, you do. It's the same thing. It's absurd damage with very
now
little.
It became personal over here. What are you talking about? My Jugger crutch.
I don't know. I
Please.
think
I use Juggernaut.
Please.
I am bad at the game.
Give him this honor he deserves.
Get out of here.
I think characters
Juggernaut
do need to
crutch.
exist. Characters do need to exist that have a lower skill floor to play. That's fine.
I agree with that.
I think my problem is, I think my problem is when there are characters with a low skill floor and a very low skill ceiling and really good damage payout.
Oh, no wonder
classic examples of this to me: Torch, Herc, Juggernaut, DPX Force. I would argue even Stark Spidey because it is not that hard to just dex a couple of times at the start of the fight and then nuke in. Hulk,
there
is up there a little bit. Okoye's up there a little bit. I don't know. I would even say Sinister. I'm even going to go out there. I love Mr. Sinister. He is absolutely not healthy.
Oh, Sinister's so boring. Like as a champion, I think he's great with damage and he's a great champ overall. But as a champ for clearing content, literally just like throw on willpower and that champ does literally every content that is not BG's just easily.
Yeah,
even BG's easily.
he'll clear BGs up until you
So the
start
game's
fighting
always
people that are
been hurt
consistently
Ghost. There's always
placing
been
within
chance to help
equity.
people clear. There's always 3 to 5 top options that
Even
carry.
then, like, if
Corvus
meta
Cult from
doesn't hinder
2018, he
him
wants
in
to
any
chat.
way, those still
I love that Corvus era. It was a good era.
I mean, to be honest
I'm
though,
gonna-
even back when Ghost was top dog, she was a very high skill character to play correctly. If you had Wasp synergy, it was easier, sure, but Ghost is a high skill character. Yes, easy damage payout though, and that and to
same
me,
with
that
Quake,
is more
right?
acceptable.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
Quake-
see, when
Quake
Quake
is
and Ghost are at
boring
the top
as
of the
hell
game,
to
they're
watch.
busted. Tiger 2,
Quake is
same deal.
boring
Like,
as hell.
yeah,
Good.
those characters are fine. I am okay with characters having a high skill ceiling and having a good damage output to match the high skill ceiling. That makes sense.
Like Taskmaster.
I
If you have a
wanna-
low
I
skill
wanna-
ceiling,
Like Taskmaster.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, Afo. You're not wrong, Afo. He said.
I want to
we're
address
very
what
siding with
Afo's
our bad
talking
rosters
about.
right
I
now.
agree that the game has always been in this situation where it's like there's a couple champs who are at the top. Everybody wants to use them. Everybody will use them to make it easier. That is always how the game has been. That doesn't mean I have to like it, right? And I'm expressing my dislike for that. It's not like I go in chats and tell people, "Oh, you suck for using Juggernaut and DPX in story content and like every other EQ, whatever." I'm not going to tell people not to do that.
I've seen you in line
I
chats,
just-
puppy. Are you sure you're telling the truth right now?
We don't
He's-
count what I say in Stone Circle chat. That chat like is my
Just
pure
doesn't-
chaos chat, my enjoying trolling
My
chat.
Yeah.
chaos chat. That's crazy.
There were some people that chat that I know for damn sure do not mean a single thing they say.
Yeah, that chat is like just my trolling chat for the most part because there's a lot of people who are very gullible in it, and so yeah.
Gullible. That's crazy.
Oh, you're taking advantage of the gullible. It's messed up, bro.
It very
Mainly
much is.
Jackie.
What's your favorite prank you've pulled on someone, puppy?
Anyway, I don't know, but I like, I don't know. For me, it's just a champ like DPX is just he's weird to me. I think
See, like,
I
that was
like
a
the
Jugger
idea
Crush
of
match.
making old.
I mean, I had to
champs-
fight
old
hard with
champs
that
good.
Juggernaut to take down that Kindred, so I actually don't agree with anything you've said.
yeah, I mean, old champs, or sorry, not old champs. Champs are allowed to have a low skill floor. That's fine. I think when you have a low skill floor and not a high skill ceiling to get really good damage, that's when things start to get unhealthy.
I
Like we're
think
looking
the
at some of these characters, for example,
Again,
like yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I just think nowadays, like, let's say I'm in Act 6, I have DPX. I feel like that's still, again, this is purely out of, I don't remember half of Act 6. But I feel like that's still, like, only gonna do maybe, again, this is probably a lot, but like 60% of the content.
Yeah, it's way
But
closer.
the thing holding him back,
Like,
the thing holding
Like, what's
DPXF
holding him
back
back?
is the fact he does not have immunities. That's the thing.
all utility
That is the only
actually
reason
doesn't
why he's not
miss
clearing the
or
entire thing.
anything.
If you took DPX through Act 6, he would do every single path except Special Connoisseur in 6.4.2 and a couple hazard paths in the earlier 6.4, if that's where you took him back
Even
to.
then, there's still like dominoes
Puppy,
laying
I love how
around. There's
Puppy-
still
I love how
probably
Puppy
like
remembers all that.
electros
I
and
don't.
stuff.
He does
I don't
Electro. He does Electro. But I don't that's still something he does pretty easily. Domino he can do. People have run that in BG's metas. That's like the issue I have with DPX is not that he is a champ who is very simple to play and does a ton of damage. It's that he's a simple champ. He does who is easy to play, who does way too much. He does way too many fights for no apparent reason.
That's fair.
I think that
okay.
20 or 30 champs
Wow,
Ooh,
I'm glad to come in and join
are
this.
Let's go, Apple.
probably in the same. What's up, guys?
Oh, 100%.
Probably in a similar. And so in my head, I'm
yeah.
just like, we all are benefiting from this. We may not like it, but we're all benefiting from Tigra doing a Zola in 30 seconds and
Whoa!
But
Tiger
Tigra's
doing
not-
Why
Tiger
you gotta
things.
That's
put
a
me in your
high-skill
crosshairs
character.
like that?
That's
right
a
now,
That's
fair
bro?
fair
point.
though.
I mean, your
Yeah,
message
Tiger-
I'm fine with Tiger.
Okay,
No,
so this is what I'm gonna ask you guys. I know we're gonna talk about skill cap, and I'm gonna make some people unhappy here. But some of these skill cap issues were really just called practice to learn champions, and once you learn them, we're not really. How do I say this? There's an element of it where it's practice and skill cap are not the same thing, and so what
I
you're
agree with that.
sometimes saying is no, those champs require us to practice to use them right, and that's what makes it. But then people will just practice, and
that's fine.
Then they have that power in their hands, and so it doesn't. It's still the same thing of them being carried. It's by a champ that is very strong. It takes a lot. They just
they're putting the
practice
work in.
for a couple.
They're putting the
for a
work
day or
in
two.
to learn the champ.
There's some champs that aren't like that.
What I'm saying is, even if they're putting the quote unquote work in,
that's exactly right, Nugget. Exactly right. That is the logic the vast majority of us approach content with.
What did Nugget say? Sorry.
What he said?
He's saying using the least amount of like
content
items
using
and
the least resources, so they're going to use the most broken champs.
Yeah, it is entirely down to the way the game works is entirely based around optimization. We as players don't like using a ton of resources or want to use as few resources as possible to clear through the content. That makes us feel good, which means by default, we narrow the champions that we use to a smaller amount, which is a problem.
I mean, I'll go one further than that. It's just not about feeling good, right? This game is all about basically people being quote unquote free to play or avoiding being brought into the spending arena. You know, back in the day, the fastest way to get brought into spending was to get stuck in a quest. This used to happen to people in Act 6 all the time. You're trying to find a way to clear the content without running out of revives and feel like, if I just buy a little bit of units, I can just get a couple more revives. And that used to be a big thing. It's less of a thing now, obviously. And so that efficiency isn't just because we want to feel good. It's actually to avoid running out of resources where then we can't finish the content, to then where we might need to consider spending money. Now, I know that doesn't sound relatable now. That's how things used to be. Now, most of us, especially on this call, have stuff expiring daily and weekly, but that used to be how the things were. So you would go practice your ghost. You would go learn how to quake, because that's how you get through without running out of revives, right? Like that's how you do it.
True.
Even I could quake back in the day, and I don't like quake. I don't think she was good for the game.
Get out of here.
But we were quaking because we had to save some real money. And
got a valid point.
All right, Alex.
Yeah, I just think it's different when I think the DPX example is especially true because he was a champ you were mainly paying to get, right?
That's crazy.
Like,
Where is the time?
a lot of people got DPX through paying during gifting. So I think the concept of him being a champ that just clears everything makes it even worse, because this is now decentivizing the whole, you know, we want to clear content with the least resources. Because I agree, I take big pride in like doing this long form content with the least amount of revives, right? That's a thing that I really value.
Almost as few as Cantona. Yeah, you did good.
All right, buddy. All right.
That was funny.
You and me next time, Chief.
Let's do it, bro. I told you last time. I'm so down. Let's do it.
No, but it's like this is one of those champs that is just like you paid to get him on Banquet. He clears everything for no reason, and I don't know. It kind of devalues the point of getting good with a champ, and then it's like, oh, I got good with this champ. Now I can clear a lot of content with them. I think that's cool, right? And especially when it's a new, unique champ, right? It's like, to me, that's what I value the most in this game. And I know that's not something that other people really value. I like finding these new champs. I like seeing what they're really good for, and I like getting good with them to the point where I can actually show something off. That is what I enjoy about this game.
That's the planner brain coming in, because I feel the same way.
100%.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Is that not what most people feel like?
No, most people like getting good with champs and then doing well with those champs. They don't care if somebody else has used them before. They see what's good and want to use them. I think that at least that's what I think.
They don't branch. No. That's completely valid. Like a lot of people are looking for. That's why tier list videos are so good, is because they want to see what's the best and they don't branch out. They don't experiment themselves. That's why tier list videos are so good. That's why people depend so much on the CCP to form their opinions about the new champions. That's why we're in this cycle about how things go with that. Yeah.
All right.
So back in the day, what I used to do is every time I got a new champ that I liked that wasn't perceived to be trash by me, I would take them and do I had a standard testing that I would do with every single champ that I was interested in. I don't have time for that now. I'm just like, if I like how the champ plays, I'll take it to rank 2. And the resources have changed as well too, right? We have access to resources. It's like, oh, let's just rank 2 it and mess around.
Yeah,
and so,
for sure.
but back in the day, you couldn't do that. You had to make sure that you were really all in on a champ before you gave it the next, rank. And so, like me, I rank champs that are what I call like AFO type champs, like immunities, fun play style, some things that are like fit what I like in a champ. And I thought that's what other people did too. You find a champ that fits you. That's why I ranked up Lumatrix and Dust over other skill, and Onslaught still rank 3. He'll probably rank 3 for a while because I'm not really interested in his playstyle. He's cool, but as I tell Dread, like I don't rock with him like that. He's great. I don't rock with Onslaught.
No,
like, I rock with Dust. I rock with Dust and Jean Grey, and I like those champs. Like, and so like I thought people did that. Find a champ you like that fits your playstyle, and rank that. But I guess not. I guess that's why they watch all these tier. I've never really watched a tier list video. I skip to the end and laugh at the opinion and move on. Like, okay, well.
No,
Okay.
I agree. I'm in the same way. I literally the same boat. I don't like Onslaught. I think he's, again, of course, I would argue he's one of, if not the best champ in the game. That doesn't mean that I like him and want to use him though, personally, right? I like Gina more. I like using Domino on offense more. Like it's that type of stuff is fun for me.
Yeah. Okay. See, just when I want to agree with you, you tell me you like using Domino on offense. Okay. Well, guess we don't agree again. Oh well, that lasted all within seconds.
If you want to gamble, please. No.
That stupid champ never does for me what they do for my opponent. I can't stand that crap. Like. I'm tired of seeing 40-second cooks.
Instead of using a counter and wasting time and resources for no reason. The only answer to that's fun, Nugs. If you want to use a champ for fun, sometimes we spend some extra resources to have some fun, but that's the only real reason.
We sure do.
Also,
I
that's a good question. How does a new player get to that level of experience starting now? I don't know that that's feasible.
I think.
What do you guys think?
Wait, what level of experience?
That's what I was
That's
gonna
a fair
say.
question.
I think if you're not willing to spend and you're a new player, there's no catching up at this point.
No, there isn't.
Yeah,
There isn't.
No,
You
there's not.
have all of story. You have all of story to get through. You need to get to a decent enough level where you start to like experiment a bit more with champion rotations and saga pools and stuff like that. You need like BGs even arguably because you're in a lower account, right? So you need to experiment more with characters and what you want to put into a BG's deck. Like there's, I don't know. I think there's genuinely a really good amount of catch up.
I think free to play players right now would have to play like 6 or 7 hours a day every day for months and months and months to even have a sniff.
Yeah.
We're talking about 14 to 24 months of nonstop grinding, crazy grinding.
You can't even do it.
Yeah.
There's not enough energy.
Either that, either that, or
Terrible.
they just adopt the playstyle of going, okay, I pulled this character from crystals. I'm going to rank it. I'm going to play around with them a little bit and see if I feel like they'll be helpful for me in content. Like from that perspective, like if you're first starting out in the game, you don't care about the meta, or you shouldn't. I should say that, because you're just looking to clear the content and get to the next stage. Then you start getting to like late Act 4, early Act 5. You start to care a little bit more about what the kits look like, and then eventually Act 6 and onward. But like specifically from like, the experimentation side of things,
in the Radiance
you
store.
open a bunch of
Everything's got
crystals at the
pretty good
start.
value,
You pick the characters you
different
like to
balance
play,
there.
and you rank them up, and then you go from there. And then
Yeah,
you hit the
but
meta
these guys are right,
and
though.
then
I think it's impossible. Like it's, especially with how the spending events go now, it's really, really close to. I won't say impossible. It's just, with God, all things are possible. But it's really. You're asking a lot of God. Asking a lot of God right there.
Hero or Cantona level of grind. Like it's like the constant arena every day, constantly playing BGs, always like doing story content, get everything done, rank up everything meta. And then at that point, you're just at like the hair of someone like you have a worse roster than people like Biz and Jackie, and like these, like it's like these are the people who are commonly known in the community for being great players. Terrible roster. It's like you're still not even at that level.
It's that's what I'm saying.
Remember, these guys don't have Cantona skills.
like,
they don't have Biz skills. You know, they don't have.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. That's why I'm saying it's not feasible. You would need a certain level of grind.
What does that
guys
level
know that,
mean? Does that mean Mysterium, Celestial, Masters?
No.
Not
Because
skill. I'm talking about
it's
grind.
just Mysterium.
Just talking about grind, not talking about
That was
skill
the best
at
I've
all.
had at that. What's up, Hake?
Yeah.
Half the appreciation's right here.
Oh,
And you can't see it. It's in
I'm
my
curious
heart.
about something. You guys know that?
I appreciate you so much.
You guys know that meme? Sorry. You guys know that meme that's got like that graph where people at the very beginning are just like, I rank the champions that I have fun with. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? When they have that graph curve that spikes up, and then in the middle they're like, no, you should only rank for meta. And then at the bottom, it's like, I only rank for what I have fun with, right? Where it's like beginner, medium, and like experienced players. I don't know if you guys
I don't know what meme you're talking about. No, but
think it's
I
not
know
specific to MCOC, but like,
Buy what you need,
the-
but
it's
make
the
sure
whole
you have
idea,
what you
the
need
whole.
for Thanos.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen one for MCOC though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there isn't
I
one for MCOC.
know.
I'm just talking in general.
I
The
know.
concept that when you're
I'm
first
doing
starting
it
out,
live, bro.
you
Come
don't
back
know what
and
the
watch
meta
it.
is, and you have fun experimenting.
I love how
And then
Church
once you
is
start playing
actually
enough, you hit a
grinded
certain
through
point where you
Vibration.
have to care about the meta, or you feel you have to care about the meta, and only invest resources a specific way. Otherwise, you're throwing. And then once you get to a certain point at the very top of the game, or the people at the very top of the game are just like the people at the very beginning. They rank who they want for fun after experimenting for a little while, etc. So
Yeah, at the very top,
Hey, Hoop
very,
Jerk, congrats.
For particularly garbage value.
very
I
top of
wouldn't
the
buy
game for me
crystals.
is either
Anything
people-
crystals from the Radiant Store Sahan, I would stay away from. That's
At
my
the very
opinion.
top of the game, it's all people who spend, and like the sole exception of Biz.
Let's
Like
go. Who?
that is
Congratulations, bro.
the top of the game for me.
Let's go.
I mean,
It's like
there's people. There's there's much more free to play people in Masters, because Masters.
Sure,
like,
but yeah, sorry, continue. That's fine.
Sorry, no, you go.
The thing is, with you can have people in free to play with Masters, but to me, the top level of the game is people who are in for like all different game modes, right? Like you got your Steelers, your Biwis, your Cantonas, right? These people who are in all like Master Level Alliance, top of Celestial, like clearing all the content day one, ranking up all these top champs, right? That is the top of the game to me. And
I think the
there's not
top is just anyone that is either Masters or like, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. That's a different opinion though.
I have a question.
Yeah.
And this is something I've been meaning to ask for a
congrats, dude.
while. When people say that they are free to play at the top of the game, does that mean that they have cut spending out completely, or they have been entirely 100% free to play from day one?
Cut spending. It's cut spending.
Most people that play,
That's
like
I don't agree
getting-
with calling them free to play.
Yeah. Well, that is relatively free to like. We look at true free to play like Brian Grant, right? That account is terrible now. Like we would not even
Yeah.
consider that a remote.
That's
Who is
what I'm saying.
like the true
So-
highest level free to play person? Like never spent $1.
Completely free to play?
Yeah,
I don't
let's
know.
call it maybe.
My old account,
Maybe
though.
hasn't spent money in
My
like
I
old
2
don't
years.
know.
So on anything meaningful.
Well, so
Wait,
if you're
wait,
talking about someone who hasn't spent money in 2 years, Rich the Man hasn't spent money in 4 years.
Rich the Man is
So-
not at that level.
That's
No
fair.
offense to him.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of
He's-
someone
he- yeah.
more up to the
No,
top.
that's fair. I think BG is the most public-facing example of that. I cannot
sure.
legitimately, off the top of my head, think of someone. Again, I am not as connected as you guys are with some of these Masters Alliances. I'm not as connected as you guys are with some of these people in Celestial, but I do not genuinely think I know someone who is at the top of the game in either AQ, AW, or VGs. And by top, I mean like consistent top 200, consistent Masters, consistent, let's say, top 20 AQ. I don't know anyone who is 100% a free-to-play account from day one.
I don't think there is one. I really
No, I don't think it's possible.
Top 200,
Ooh,
like at least from what I know.
Okay.
From
Oh my
yes,
God,
Celestial
we're over
people.
here.
Gallon can take that fight. He can actually punch up.
From
but
what
it's-
I've seen
it's a
from
little
people in
messier.
Celestial and like friends in my alliance, nobody is actually fully free to play. Even one of my friends, Chancellor, I was speaking to him. I was like,
Yeah, I know
"Yo,
Chance.
the thing is free to play, like on quote unquote free to play." But he said back when he was doing the Grandmaster that he had to, spend and get that thingamajig.
I think
No,
he,
I would say
he hasn't spent
know, I
in
was-
like over a
Like,
year.
he literally
So
hasn't
he's, like,
spent
most-
in 5
That's wild.
years. But
5?
Like,
No, it's been
even-
less than that.
So when we're talking like free to play, quote unquote, I'm not talking about someone who like offhandedly bought revives one time. I'm talking about someone who like massively participated in a major sale a couple of years ago.
Oh, then Chancellor's a good.
Yeah, he's 100% free to play then. Like
But he's like one of the players who, like, if he really wanted to, he'd still have trouble getting into like
Kindred, boys. That's why we're debating on rank 4 Kindred.
He struggle getting into
Gross. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Bro, I need Dark Phoenix counters if I'm gonna run her. I'm running out of Dark Phoenix counters. I don't have
The thing is, like, being free to play in a Masters Alliance isn't the most difficult thing, because to do war. Yeah, you need a set of champs, right? You need a set of champs you can use consistently. You don't need to have a diverse roster to be in a Masters Alliance. I think it's much more pertinent in BGs with rosters.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that because of the saga shifts. But that being said, I do think War has more consistent staples that you want to see than BGs, to a degree.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, there's somebody in my BG that quite literally 90% of their fight is just chi. It's just chi every war. They might Ironheart the Dust. That's it. Chi Ironheart. Their whole war is done. That's 4 fights every single war. Maybe a Hazard Shift Arcade or something.
But that person's hard to plan for. Like they're capable, but that person's hard to plan.
In Masters. Like,
I guarantee there's nothing saying they're a bad player. There's nothing saying they're a bad player. Like that's capable for sure.
Jay, well, I'm gonna be so real. I haven't logged on in several hours. I will check what has happened.
Joe King says, "Mad respect to you guys. I quit the game last December."
Valid. That's not a bad time to get out. Not gonna lie.
Welcome, Joe. By the way, welcome. Congratulations.
Honestly, I
for
think
breaking free.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like we're out of touch with the chat. We didn't even congratulate Hoopster on his new piggy.
I
did.
Like, yeah, you guys were yapping. You guys were out of touch with the chat for sure.
Drifted.
Truth did. Emo did. People said it in chat.
That's good of you guys. I wasn't listening to you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. Wow.
But no, I don't know. Misery. That's crazy.
I think we've discussed it enough.
Crazy
for
coming
sure.
from misery.
But I think it's understandable to see kind of where Puppy and I are kind of coming from with some of these characters not necessarily being.
Yeah, we did get a little off topic.
Yes,
a little.
I don't see it changing.
I don't know.
I think it's a very personal preference, which is why I try not to say stuff about like story champs, you know, because like if you want to use DPX, fine. If you want to use Juggernaut for like your regular gameplay, fine. I only really mention it in BGs because I think it's important for people to actually like learn what they like and not just be grounded on only other people's opinions.
Yeah,
I mean BGs,
there's an optimization.
Like, I ran for Piggy, and like I have other people in my deck, but it's so difficult. Like if I have more than 3-4 champions in my deck that are just there because I like them, just people like Sassy or Irebomb or Venom, like that do underperform in either RNG or whatever, or damage or just defensive use. But like,
for Kindred, no regret.
it's possible.
Really?
It's just so difficult. Like, let's say I was trying to push C1 and I had like one champ in my deck. It's purely just there for fun.
Like, you really sound like Happy right now.
That one champ could singularly just ruin my push.
Okay, I'm
gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, that's a terrible opinion. If I'm gonna be so real with you, I honestly think it is an opinion. I think if you have an extra champ that other people don't have, you can catch people who are very familiar with other fights off guard, get random kills with them, do better than them because they don't actually know the timing of these champs in these fights. There's definitely value to having champs that are not meta. Like, I think that is a opinion that doesn't really hold merit.
Your opinion's based on the fact that you have multiple unique champions that may or may not work.
Misery, I'm sorry, Jay Will's comment.
The difference between your favorite champions and my favorite champions is your favorite champions are rare.
Hey, another black man.
My favorite champion is Sassy, every single person I face in GC has fought Sassy before. That's just an unequivocal fact. Every single person that I face in GC has seen Venom. They do know that Venom takes hero champions, probably. So, like, I don't know. Like, it just depends who you like, and I feel like
I don't know. What Misery's getting at is not wrong. I'm gonna say this. So, EGs in general, because of the nature of the fact that it is a competitive mode, has an optimization problem. People, especially at the top, want to make sure they have all that they need. Oh wait, I know this guy. This is the dude that ranted the other day about fighting dudes with like insane amounts of rank 4s. Sorry, I just got distracted. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't think Misery's wrong, to a degree. I think when you are playing in Mysterium Celestial consistently, it is much harder to use off-meta picks because it is a competitive mode, because if you are using off-meta picks, that's not guaranteeing that someone else is using off-meta picks, which means you might set yourself at a disadvantage for doing so. That being said,
I don't know.
That being said,
for Civil Warrior
I think people are way too...
Rant sounds right.
I think people are way too obsessed with it.
Tap, 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 dead.
I think people are way too obsessed with optimization when they really shouldn't be. I should not be fighting someone in Quantum that has a similar deck structure as someone that's in Celestial.
You too, Joe.
I think that's absurd. But that's me.
I definitely agree with you there. I think that's quite absurd.
I just believe that people should do their own testing and make their own decision, and you can use someone else's decision to help inform that. Look at, oh, which champ should I be looking at? Then you can look at those champs and then test them and make your own decision. I think people can find that random champ. You know, like I was using Isophene in the Conflictor meta, and I was getting kills at like 40 seconds against Dark Phoenix, Serpent. It's like, these people don't actually see these champs, and they actually do stuff. And I just think people should actually look around before just automatically assuming, oh, I have to follow what everybody else says is meta.
Do you think you would have similar success if Isophene was rank 3? And you were fighting rank 4?
Yes.
How quickly do you think a rank 3 Isophene does rank 4 Serpent in the Conflictor meta?
In Conflictor meta? What else was involved? It was the bleed node, right?
Yeah, it was the bleed node and the tactic. It gave her
50
extra
to 60 seconds. Yeah, 50
it's
to
45.
60 seconds.
45. No, it's 45. I know, it's 45. It was like 37 punching down. I mean, equal rank.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 37 punching down. Was that your best, or was that every single time 30?
No, it was like average. I think my best was like 32 or something. And that was like absurdly good AI. I got very lucky in that fight.
Okay. Does the SIG help?
No better time.
The SIG gives you basically a PS1 at max SIG, so yes.
The SIG matters.
And you have a max SIG?
SIG matters.
Yeah, obviously minus max SIG.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like you invest quite a lot into this one champion. They're rank 4, they're SIG 200, then you fight rank 4s, maybe rank 3s. It just feels like... Again,
you're right. I invest heavily, but it's also because I have looked at them. I've looked through their abilities. I think those abilities are valuable, and then I use them. That's how I play the game.
Yeah. I don't want to say you're wrong. I don't even want to say I disagree with you, because I have used. I don't even know who I've used. Back in previous metas, I would draft Sassy just way too much, knowingly. Just because I wanted to have fun. And I'd do like Thanoses and Serpents and stuff with Sassy. But eventually it just felt like I couldn't do that anymore because I would just never win with Sassy.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay.
Like,
so
crit or no crit.
I'm trying to find the right way to balance this. I don't think Misery is wrong that it is hard to use off-meta characters. I think Puppy is right where it's not impossible. I just think there is way too little, or decks are way too similar, and that's the thing.
I think I'm playing a modder right now. Some guy just did my Dark Phoenix with a 6-star Hulk in 60 seconds and took no damage.
Seems legit.
Brother.
Sahan, are there any other
valid,
good
bro.
dupes or anything for you in the Titan? Because if there are good dupes in there, then it might be worth it. If you're going for 5 and can be patient,
Like, I don't know. I
it might
just
be
feel
worth
like on the
rolling.
other side, like I just don't have his opinion. I don't want to say it's wrong.
I have
just-
found through my own personal testing and my own gameplay that you can run these champs who people are saying are bad and still do very well in BGs. That is what I have found through my experience.
Which I agree with. So okay, I think I found the way that I want to phrase this now.
What's your right?
Puppy is right.
Sorry.
Puppy is right that these characters that are not necessarily these characters that are not necessarily smiled upon by the wider community are viable in battlegrounds and just viable in general. These characters work. Where I agree with Misery is that eventually you do hit a point when you are trying to be uber competitive, where at that point, why would you try and not necessarily force, but why would you go for some of these off-meta picks when the meta picks are going to be more consistently good for you? Like
Well, I think that's
Ice
I think that's
and
the
that's kind
difference
of
in fun, right? People find fun.
But that's the thing, is like because
fun.
people are focusing so much on doing well competitively, they are not going into the experimentation and the fun thing that you do, Puppy. And that's where the problem is coming into play. People are way too obsessed with winning and not about having fun. The people get their fun from ranking higher at the end of the day. They are not getting their fun from experimenting and finding the characters that they like and having fun with it.
You have to sacrifice.
Wait, Half just said it right there. Half just said it right there. You have to sacrifice fun to be at the top. And while that's not necessarily true for everyone, Puppy, you are an extremely skilled player, and for most people who are looking to push Mysterium and Celestial, that is the case. And I see it even with people who are in Quantum, in Uru, in Gamma. People decide that they just want to optimize their decks to give themselves the best chance possible to finish at a higher rank than they did last season. And they are not experimenting, and they are not playing for fun, and they are not spending their resources on characters they wouldn't otherwise.
That felt really nice.
Wait, can I add, because I brought up Sassy as the champ that
Really
I liked
nice.
and
Really
didn't get
nice.
to really win with him. Sassy was the wrong example. The example I should have brought up was Nightcrawler and Luke Cage. Back during, do you remember the Root Matador Power Shield meta? Where like they would throw a special, you'd be rooted, like there's the fierce, unblockable doesn't SP1 you block. I used Nightcrawler, he was in my deck the entire meta. This was like, what, 4 or 5 seasons ago?
Good fight, Truth, by the way.
Thank you.
I think it was 4, maybe 5. I don't know how many seasons ago it was, but he was in the deck the entire meta. The only thing that would cause me to lose with Nightcrawler is if he didn't crit. If he crits on his SP1, that's 400k. That kills, like, I did a 50k against a rank 4 Serpent with a rank 6 Nightcrawler. Like, I did 52ks, 51ks. Like, he was very, very good. But it's just a consistency issue, because why would I do that when Sinister's a guaranteed 52k? Like, he doesn't care if he crits or not. You know? It's the same thing with Luke. Luke's very, very similar. He takes like meta-relevant stuff. He takes Enchantress, Rintra. He can take Serpent, but like the more and more difficult the matchup is, like he even takes Dark Phoenix. But the more and more, like less ideal the matchup is, the less likely it is that I'm going to like get a 48k, a 49k, wherever it is that I need to win that round. So it's just probability. It's like, if my matchup is like Luke Cage versus Enchantress, and their matchup is Warlock versus Serpent, let's say they just don't get a Serpent
Take
counter.
Titan shards out of Paragon.
Like, I'm going to win that round 100% of the time. That's not really a Luke Cage win. That's just like the odd like 5% chance they don't get a Serpent counter.
Yeah, but if you mirror match and they get just Drew versus your Luke Cage, then I get where you're coming from.
Like, the odds are heavily in their favor. like I might win if I get like no spells at all. I just get the knockdown spells, but it's just not likely.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm running out of time.
I miss the days of BGs.
I'm running out of time.
Where it was.
Yapping's been good. I want to keep yapping, but I'm letting you guys know in the chat. First things first, I want to address Sans. Sans did say to all of us that he just wanted to reaffirm that he loves us all, and his observation was totally judgment-free. As top-end endgame players, that sophisticated analysis that he is here for. Cheers to you, Sans. Much love.
Yeah, for real.
Half, I appreciate you for your comments. Ace Fusion had a good point. He talked about the problem, like you said, is optimization. You have the champs, have to have them ranked, then you get to shove 30 in a deck. Very true. I'm gonna let you guys keep going. I am going to open a 7-star, and for a long time I've put this off because I've been fighting against it, but I'm doing well enough on raids tickets that we're actually going to open an artifact crystal as well. We want about half the champs in there. We'll see what we get. All right, guys. Nice. I'll let you keep going now as we open this first 7-star.
Let's see.
You know we just want the shot. That's all we care about.
I think, I think I've said enough about my statement on this, but like, I'm taking Anti-Venom to rank 4 200. I will be bringing him in my BG's deck. I'm still going to lose to Torch. I'm still going to lose to Silk. My issue is that I don't want to be seeing Silk, Torch, Spider-Woman, Jess Drew all the way when I'm still in Victory Track or Rook.
I like that dupe.
I understand if I'm ever
how
going to
dare
push
you wish that on me?
Mysterium or Celestial, I shouldn't do it.
That's actually a nice
I understand that. But yeah.
I mean, he might be really, like, his buff might be really, really good.
You know what?
You never know.
I'm not expecting, unless he kills SP1, SP2, which I don't see that happening, even if he is, like, unless he is punching down, or unless crit rate stat focus is really good for him, or unless the buff gives him some form of crit or guaranteed crit on the SP2, I do not see Anti-Venom being good in BGs. Just plainly.
Ooh, we got a 6-star
like,
maybe it
Let's
depends
go.
on the meta. Like, their metas
Absolutely, there's going to be metas. He's going to thrive in metas where he can regen reverse 100%. Anything other than that, like wherever Leader does well, wherever Nefaria gets busted again, Anti-Venom will do well.
Nefaria.
But if we are talking a raw, like if we're talking a meta where he cannot get a crit on the SP2, and he's relying on the SP2 damage to do his damage, he's not going to shine.
Yeah.
And I understand that. That was even the case back when I was still using my rank 5 Ascendant.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then we'll go raid Akbar.
But we'll see.
Misty Knight. Afo just leaving his himself all over the chat right now, bro. The Misty. Thank you, Half. I appreciate that. You called Arcade. Get that out of here. First time Misty dupe. Couple of first time dupes. You know what it's not? It's not a Nefaria. It's not a Shothra, and it's not a Hood.
Only Misty dupe was actually good.
Listen, man.
People were talking about her Misty. Isn't Misty like supposed to be an okay high evolutionary counter? What was I hearing? Like I was hearing dialogue about that.
I think Afo was talking about it. I guess it's just this unblockable skill. I think is the thought process.
Right. Okay.
Saying Misty is good is just
fundamentally flawed. Anyways. Yeah, we've talked about it enough. I would like to see some way that Kabam makes it so that people are less repetitive with their deck construction and start to experiment a bit more.
I thought that's what was happening with this.
And a couple
this
of
new
not
event.
so good things. Come on, baby.
That's completely different game mode.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Imagine a big, ugly-faced dupe on a Mystic champion. That would be lovely. Imagine a wonderful science champion who could use max save. That would be lovely.
I'm predicting Cap Infinity War.
Imagine a good cosmic champion who would be great as a 7-star. Come on, baby.
I'm not gonna lie. I said I couldn't stay long at the beginning of the stream, and here I am at the very end of it.
Hey, we take those, baby. We take those. Gotta get them to dupe them, baby.
Mojo.
W.
Oh, that's a Cap. Oh, nice.
Cap. I would love. There's a part of me that would love a rank 4 Sig 200 Cap Infinity War. That's like as close as I'll get to nostalgia in this game.
With one.
Yeah, Truth. Guess what I'm currently seeking up.
What's up?
It's Cap Infinity War.
You sigging up Cap? Bro, let's go.
Yeah, I want to rank 4 him,
Sick.
but I'm waiting to actually have Sigs on him before I rank 4.
That's valid.
All right,
How
guys.
useful do you think he'd be in
It's been
war?
good chatting. Let's
He's
go.
so good, right?
Let's go raid Akbar.
Yeah, I think so. I think he'd be pretty good.
He's one of those champs that like kind of taught me how to play the game, right?
Hit him with a C1 thumb raid.
Dude, that's me with Sentinel, bro.
See you guys
I had a
soon.
5-star
I'm
Sentinel.
gonna let these yappers
He
keep
did so
yapping,
much.
but I appreciate you for being here. Big shout out to Lee Boyce, Instinct Zemo, and the top comic of the day, man of the hour, Puppy Power Slut. Thank you very much for the love and support. Thank you guys on call. Egg, you've been here the whole time. He's like, I can only be here for a few minutes. And then lo
So
and
say
behold,
I
we got
stayed
him
2
all
hours.
day. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Instinct Miz, Random Dude, aka the Puppy Power Slut, and everyone else who left. I'll see you guys soon. We're back in business, baby. Until next time, peace.
Man.
Yeah, right now.